Sunday, dude. They made a whole movie about it.
Hello, Cool J was a great running back, though.
He was.
And then
I think that if you can cure racism in 6 weeks in an Alabama town, that's a good story for me.
It was in Alabama. They were in Virginia.
They're in Virginia?
Yeah, because they went to Gettysburg.
So.
They did go to.
They went to Gettysburg to cure the racism. We
We
finally are talking about 1990s wrestling, and he's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, he's probably.
I'm not going to lie, I'm a little disappointed with it, too. I'm going to have to look this up like when we go on the break here. And now, with that being said, if you're holding up these massive signs on the sideline, and you're
somebody's going to catch a fucking.
Yeah, if you're on defense, and am I not supposed to look over and be like, oh, the last time that they held up Cardi B and a Nike check, they ran this.
I'm all for this. 2 teams last year that lost, 100 games, each of them?
And now they're in the World Series.
It was 100 and 110.
Yeah.
So I need to bring up old
Well,
shit.
they go after the bad guys.
They kill more people than the bad guys
They
do.
go after the bad guys to the American government.
Bro,
the
but
American
most of the
government
time,
can't do that overreach. They need Dom Toretto.
they need Dom Toretto and a special team of forces.
Special team of drivers.
Yeah, including Tyrese and Ludacris.
Welcome to another phenomenal episode of Two Dudes Sitting at a Sports Bar podcast. I'm actually here for a change. I've been gone for the last 2 weeks, but we are now here.
Welcome back, you old so-and-so.
I know, it feels pretty good. I picked up Casey, and I was kind of telling him I'm so sick of traveling right now. I love traveling, but at the same time, I'm just like, you know what? I finally get to get back, unpack my bags, get back into some sort of a rhythm. Although it was fun doing correspondence up in New York City.
It's nice to be back from vacation and in the Virgin Islands.
Well, it's funny because people say that all the time. They're just like, "Oh my God, what's it like to be down there?" I'm like, we work when we're here, right? We have to. It's like not vacation all the time. It's vacation when you get done with work. But
I think that's my favorite quote I've ever heard about St. John. Whenever somebody's like, "What do you do here?" or "What can I do here to be a local?" Like, you can get a fucking job.
Yes,
and then you get a second one.
Last night we ended up at across the street getting burgers late night because I was just like, you know what? We've traveled all day. I haven't eaten, and as soon as we got off the boat, it was immediately like shot, drink, saying hi to everybody. It's almost like a fun family reunion when you come back. But there were these ironically 2 dudes there, and they were like 18 or 19. And
Were they sitting in a sports bar?
Technically, I think that's a sports bar over there. But they were just like, oh my God, like should we? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. If you're 18, I'm like, come down here and get a job immediately and just start working. And you'll be fine. I'm like, once you get in your 30s, it's a little bit different of a story. I'm like, but if you're thinking about doing it now, do it to it. So,
do it.
Yeah, do it.
Do it now. Do it now. Wow.
So, I mean, now that we're back.
Why don't you just with one of those signature intros?
Do we have signature intros? Should I start editing in like a intro of us with?
Yeah.
Okay, we can.
I'm down.
Right.
Me and
Kane is in the building.
Well, we have to redo the video.
Casey can finally do our rap.
The one of me and Mooney fighting for the remote when we come upstairs.
Yeah.
We gotta completely redo that one.
For season 2, we got to definitely do a new one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But it's luckily I don't have to shoot that one. So I forget what the guy's name is. Spencer, who did a great job of it.
Shout out to Island Media Co., dude. They're amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, we'll do
Also,
a redo of that one.
Also, big shout out to the Upstairs Bar and Grill for letting us use their spot to film.
Yeah, for sure.
And to get hammered at 9 a.m.
Yeah, I'll be working here on Sunday for all the NFL games with all 7 of the TVs. I don't know if he's going to have me upstairs or downstairs, but nonetheless, there's plenty of TVs for whatever you guys want to watch. Speaking of
Sunday,
it's been a hell of a last 2 weeks for the NFL. One for my Browns and Casey's Browns.
Bro.
Snuck one out against the Colts.
Snuck one out.
You know what?
Snuck 2 out, really.
I was actually talking to Casey about this. Like, I'm so used to, over the last 25 years since the Browns have been back, these games going the complete opposite way of what they do. You have an expectation, you know, a missed kick, and it always kind of goes in the opposite direction of us. And now it's going in our direction.
I usually was really not expecting Kareem Hunt to run that fourth down play in.
No.
And if you saw like the last play that got us over. Also, did you see everyone bitching about the refs at the end of the game?
Yes.
Jim Irsay has been about that. Now,
Nobody likes Jim Irsay.
that illegal contact they reviewed and upheld. And the other thing was they're complaining about the pass interference. We were on the 5. Even if it's not pass interference, that's defensive holding. So it would have been on what, the 2 instead of the 1?
Yep.
Like, it would have been an automatic first down. Like, cool your jets, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. And this, I
You
mean,
lost. You lost the game.
yeah, and it's finally weird. Like I said, it's been going in our favor lately as far as the calls and everything. 'Cause
Oh,
this,
for sure.
This dates back to Bottlegate, which I was at that game.
Yeah.
The game where they actually went back and reviewed the play, and I think it was Quincy Morgan that caught the ball, and he kind of did, like, he didn't really fumble it, but he had control of it. They ran another play, and then they went back and reviewed it. So since then, I think Cleveland fans have been a little bit jaded when it comes to
Remember
reviews
when the guy threw his helmet off and
yes,
then
Dwayne Rudd.
Dwayne Rudd, yeah,
against the Kansas City Chiefs.
threw his
It was-
helmet off and got a 15-yard penalty, and then they got to re-kick it
Yep.
and then made it.
They kicked the field goal. It was a play that had nothing to do with anything that was really going on. But, yeah, Dwayne Rudd. I don't know why that name just
It
pops
was
into
like
my
the
head.
game was over, and then the game is
You
no,
remember-
no, just have the win,
Do you remember when Myles Garrett almost killed that dude?
dude. Miles
With his
Garrett,
helmet?
Miles Garrett is the best.
I love that guy.
You know,
Did you see any of that Colts Browns game?
No, I did
They,
not.
the Browns
That
were
was
trying
the
really
last
hard to
game I
win that
wanted to watch.
game.
Oh.
He had 2 strip sack fumbles,
Oh, shit.
and he jumped over a lineman and blocked a kick.
Yep.
Damn.
Like that
Dude,
we
that guy's
returned to
an
the 20.
Animal, bro.
Like our offense looked terrible,
if you,
but
yeah.
we just kept getting the ball on the 20.
when are y'all gonna build a package in to put Myles Garrett at running back?
Well, if you remember 2 years ago, they released all these videos of Myles Garrett doing like these insane box jumps where he had like 50-pound weights in his hand, and like it kind of showed off his athleticism. But everybody was just like, okay, when's he ever going to use that in a game? And then I watch him literally just jump over the entire offensive line. They didn't even know he was there, and he had so much time that I think he could have actually stood there and maybe tried to catch the ball if he wanted to. It was
Well, I mean, the other thing it's just such a high risk, high reward play to do that too. Because if you
Yeah.
touch the guy,
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a
It's
penalty.
automatic penalty.
It's an automatic. I think it's like 15-yard penalty.
Yeah,
too.
something like that. Because they used to, I don't remember. Yeah, it's like a 15-yard penalty, but he completely cleared the guy. He blocks
yeah.
this thing, and they needed every little bit of that to beat, of all people, the Colts, without even their starting quarterback anymore.
Well, we didn't have our starting quarterback either.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah. Did you not see it?
I saw the play, but then I just saw him standing on the sideline.
He did not look great.
He was wearing a coat indoors.
He did. Well, it's Indianapolis,
Like,
dude.
it's probably pretty cold.
He was inside.
No, the roof was open.
In Indianapolis, I thought that the
No, it's a retractable roof.
Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yeah, they had the roof open. It was actually the first loss the Colts have ever had with the roof open. They were undefeated before then.
Good little tidbit right there.
Yeah, little fun fact. Whatever day you're watching this podcast on.
But yeah. I mean, either way, I was very happy with it because I was already set with them losing and going, okay, well, the Browns are going to be 500, which is better than you could say in the past few years. But yeah, once again, happy with that. But the other one that I wanted to get to was the 49ers. Are they fake now? Are they
Well,
I don't know about that.
I mean,
two losses in a row? Pretty.
Minnesota has been. They were never having a problem scoring. It was their defense was terrible for the first couple weeks, and then their defense played a good game. And Jordan Addison stepped up with no Justin Jefferson. I mean, Jordan Addison, shit, that man had like 1,800 yards his senior year in college.
Yeah,
and his junior year.
Yeah, he's having a ridiculous season too. I just saw the stats that they posted up on how.
It's like best rookie wide receiver season, that was the first we've heard of him.
Exactly.
At least
Yeah,
I've heard of him.
I didn't know until I read that stat. I was just like, what happened to Justin Jefferson? But yeah, it's. Do you think the Niners are still like the best team in the league right now? Or do you think
they were dry. And did you watch that game at all?
I
or
saw all
did
the
you just
clips of
kinda
it.
see
And
clips?
I saw the.
So they were getting down the field, and then they would just have bad turnovers. McCaffrey fumbled in the red zone on the first drive, and then the dude missed a 40-yard kick. Like they should have been up 10-0 in the first, and instead, it's 0-0. The Vikings go down and score. Jordan Addison rips the ball out of the dude's hands, and then runs 60 yards for a touchdown.
I think there's like a little. I think the difficulty they're having right now is just maintaining that high level of like swagger that they had all year. This is like mid-season.
Well, it was also
everybody's
a Monday night home game.
Turnover.
Monday
after
night
they played.
You're playing. In someone. It's an away game for them.
Yeah.
So obviously that team is hyped. You're the big dog.
Yeah, you're on top of the crown. Yeah.
They're gunning for you. Like they're not going to be like, oh, let's take this one easy.
Right.
These guys suck. It's like, hey guys, this is the best team in the NFL right now.
Right. And I feel like a lot of teams are kind of catching that mid-season.
For the most part,
slump,
like
at
there's
least
no
top
like.
guys.
I mean, Any Given Sunday, dude. They made a whole movie about it.
LL Cool
guess
J was
that's
a
true.
great running back, though.
He was.
And then Willie Beeman.
Seaman Willie
Demon
Beeman.
Willie Beeman.
Nah, man, the best player in that entire movie is LT though.
Favorite
He played
Rocket
himself. That's why he was
Yeah.
such a good actor in the movie, because he
Hitting that
played
dude so hard his eyeball
favorite
came out.
football movie.
Ooh,
program.
It's my number one as well.
program is-
Program.
And the funny part about it
It's so underrated too. Like there's so many
Damn,
people,
the
especially
program.
now, who just haven't seen that movie.
yeah, well, it's violent, and
classic.
it's USC, but it's not, or Florida State, but it's not. They
Yeah.
have
It
the
was-
same colors.
I thought it was NC. But well,
I forget what the name of
swear
the
they were the
school
wolf.
is.
They're the wolf pack. Yeah.
But they have like.
I
the
thought it was
same-
like NC State, but they're talking about Florida State.
They have
right.
the
Got
same
it.
exact colors. I think in the movie they actually play real schools in the movie.
Yeah,
If
it's
I'm
and
not
it's definitely
mistaken.
like an ACC
There's
schedule.
like the guy that he tackles when he's like yelling at him over the line of scrimmage, and then he has like the bubbles coming out of his nose. You remember that?
Yeah,
I
I
think
know
that was
you.
Mississippi State.
You got my sister pregnant.
But it's such a good movie. And then what's the roided up guy's name?
Latimer?
Latimer, bro.
Yeah.
Seat at the table, starting defense.
And then he's like hiding the piss inside of the bathroom, so when he gets drug
Yeah, so
tested,
when he gets drug
it's and the head coach is James Caan, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
James Caan, Omar,
It's-
a young Omar Epps.
Who is
Halle Berry looking great.
Oh, I forgot that Halle Berry was looking fine in that movie.
Well, she was dating the first string running back at the start of the movie, right?
And then Omar Epps slid in, dude. Little sneaky little
Classic-
freshman.
Classic story.
He
man.
as the elusive running back, just sneaking
found a hole,
sneaking through the tackles.
ran straight through it. Mine though has to be Remember the Titans. Still, I just think that if you can cure racism in 6 weeks in an Alabama town, that's a good story for me.
It was in Alabama. They were in Virginia.
They're in Virginia.
Yeah, because they went to Gettysburg.
so.
They did go to-
They went to
yeah.
Gettysburg to cure the racism.
to cure racism.
Yeah, that's-
in a night.
I was going to say
actually.
because Virginia has Charlottesville, so that's pretty kind of racist-ish
Hey,
place.
they were just going to a tiki bar party, and that's why they had the tiki torches. Okay.
Yeah.
They were going to a luau, and they just so happened.
That's a good
They
old
just
explanation.
so
Kid.
happened to do some
Casey.
chanting. Just kidding. I do not condone that.
Yeah, but no, actually, you're right. I love Remember the Titans. That
was
came
so
out when I
good.
was in 8th grade, I think, and it might be one of the best non-rated R movies where they didn't swear at all,
Yeah.
and you kind of just you can
Had
watch
one of the
entire
best
movie on TV.
soundtracks. Yeah, had one of the best soundtracks of all time for a sports movie. I feel like.
Yeah, you know something weird is the big fat offensive lineman in the movie from Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
He's
I know you want to leave me.
So
Yeah, he's like skinny and
yes.
jacked now.
So 2 years ago we were down at Fort Lauderdale.
My name is Earl.
and I just started
Yo. What's up, big dog?
following him on Instagram, and we were at we had to go shopping for something. We were like at a Best Buy or something like that. He walked right in the door, and nobody recognized him but me. And I'm telling this to Olivia. I'm just like, do you know who that guy is? And she's just like, no. I'm like, that's the big fat offensive lineman, the guy that was in Boy Meets World.
That's the
And
guy who didn't allow a
it's-
sack for TC Carter for 17 months.
So yeah, I actually met the guy, which is
That's badass.
insane. And he was,
He's like fighting now, isn't he? Isn't he doing like UFC or
He
something?
was.
He's
He
just
was.
jacked. Yeah?
Yeah. I think he was like. That's how he lost a lot of weight. Was like training for that, like doing like martial arts training. Or
It must be a good way to go incognito in Hollywood. Like go from being a known like huge person to
Yeah.
losing a bunch of weight.
and even then, like you're looking good, and then and then Andy comes up to you, or Andrew comes up to you in a fucking Target, and he's like, "Look,
Yo, hey babe,
hey,
look,
this is the big fat guy.
There
This
he
is
is.
the big fat fatty."
This big fat fucker.
fatty.
I didn't say
Oh,
that,
what happened to all the weight, bud?
but what's it? I think
I see you still got a little bit around the edge.
his name's like Ethan.
Just throw
or
him back.
something.
It is definitely Ethan Suplee.
Yes. Yeah.
Damn,
so
good.
that was kind of a
that
cool.
was a hard pull right there.
good
I
pull.
was.
That was a
Hey,
good pull.
no hands, no phone
it
there.
was,
That
it was
just
a cool random thing just to run into. So yes, I have met somebody from. But for me, it's like it tells me the level of how famous Denzel Washington is because I'm looking at this guy having a 30-second conversation, going, "This guy worked with Denzel Washington."
Yeah.
He got coached by Denzel Washington.
yeah.
Denzel Washington taught him how to play football.
And also, if you remember, when he was on Boy Meets World, he was.
Oh shit,
who
he was the bully.
But he was. His dad was the professional wrestler. The,
Oh, right.
Who were the guys with the spikes on the? They wore the.
Oh, the fucking junkyard dogs.
I forget, but he played his son in one of those
Oh,
episodes.
Mooney
man.
would be so disappointed in
Yeah,
us.
for real.
You
Mooney,
know,
Mooney is
we,
going
we
crazy
finally are
right now.
we finally
Yeah,
are
probably brought it back
we
to
finally are talking about 1990s wrestling, and he's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, he's probably
I'm not gonna
pissed.
lie, I'm a little disappointed with it too. I'm gonna have to look this up like when we go on the break
I
here.
want to say it's the Junkyard Dog.
But yeah, they have the shoulder pads with the spikes on it, and there were 2 of them, and he
was one of their sons.
Vader. One of them was Vader, right?
Fuck if I
Dude,
I whatever. I'm gonna have to look that.
I'm
one
19 years old, bro. I don't know.
But yeah, so that just tells you how much of a fanboy I am. If I see somebody famous, I start to compare them to the people that they've worked with, and
You don't remember him acting alongside what's her name in My Name Is Earl?
He was Ashton Kutcher in with Ashton Kutcher in The Butterfly Effect.
Oh man.
Yeah.
he
That was a good time travel movie.
He was also
was
an
a good time travel
extremely racist person in American History X.
Oh, that's
Hey.
true.
He was the lead
Got him,
singer of
bro.
that band.
Yeah, he was. Oh,
You
there
are
goes his
correct.
legacy.
Yep. Well, he'll be fine. He's too nice of a guy. He won't get canceled.
Yeah,
He's
that
just
was
playing
well. That
the
was
character.
Yeah, as long as
Yeah.
he wasn't method
He
acting.
was just singing along.
As long as he wasn't method acting.
Well, I mean, outside of random celebrities and things that we've
Oh, speaking of random celebrities, sorry to cut you off. Anybody see Kevin Sumlin going too hard on his bye week?
That was like a Nick Nolte level.
Catching a
Nick
DUI.
Nolte level mugshot.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
I mean, it's on like, and I feel like that's the like you have to judge someone from like 0 to Nick Nolte on, on the celebrity mugshot. And
Whoa,
like,
whoa.
he
All
was
right.
like, I'll give
James
him-
Brown though, 9.9 for
yeah,
sure.
I mean,
he's
it's,
up there.
it's pretty. He's
very
he's,
close.
He's
Very
almost
close.
Nolte.
Yeah, he's almost Nolte.
It's the Hawaiian shirt for Nolte that I mean, it just ties the room together, man.
Well, I mean, Kevin Sumlin's already a pretty intense-looking guy in the first place, so
Yeah, he looked the opposite. Of
I think he
intense.
just, it was him without his visor. He gains like 15
Yo,
years without
yes.
taking that visor off.
That's true.
and his was a DUI.
Yeah, yeah.
But then
Allegedly,
yeah,
allegedly, he didn't take the breathalyzer.
it's not like Olave.
Yeah,
The Saints who's driving 35 miles an hour over 35 miles over the speed limit and gets arrested for reckless driving.
DWB baby,
Is that not reckless driving?
driving while black, reckless as hell.
I don't know.
Like if it's in like a if it was like a 25 mile an hour speed limit zone and
Yeah,
he's going
55.
60.
65
I mean-
in a fucking a school zone.
If he was on a freeway though,
I mean, you're in
Let's say he
a
was driving,
dude.
like, 95
you're
and
in like a
60.
neighbor. You're in like the
I think
suburbs,
he was in a
dude.
neighborhood.
well, if he was pulling like a Henry Ruggs,
Oh,
if he was doing that where he was driving 144 on a side street in Vegas and then actually back-ended somebody and killed them and their dog.
I mean, it's like-
yeah, that's a little bit different, but that's
Did this
144
dude get
miles an hour.
for reckless driving? Did he get arrested or get like a ticket?
he got arrested.
He got arrested.
He
He's in
went to jail.
He
Yeah.
got
booked and then released.
No, like he was in.
Henry Ruggs or Olave.
Olave.
I know.
Oh, Olave,
I know.
he better get out on
He,
that
he
one.
went to jail. He's probably out already.
I think they booked him and then he just
Yeah.
like immediately released him on bail.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
I
not
would
like
hope so.
he's like spending.
I'm hoping it's just a ticket.
he's-
it's not like he's
he's out
spending
there.
a month in prison or anything for
No.
driving 35 miles
I don't
over
think
the
that's the
speed limit.
penalty.
But did you see?
That'd be a pretty crazy penalty.
For real, a month in jail.
He tried to pull the. I play for the Saints card.
Yeah, bro. TMZ released the footage.
I
He
don't
was like,
blame him though. I'd do the same thing too.
I would try.
Like, what if the cop is?
That's
like,
how you know it didn't. That's how you know it wasn't in New Orleans.
Yeah. Well, and also at the same time, like, at that point, if the cop already knew who you were, and you have to say that, the cop's gonna arrest you either way.
Yeah, you're booked,
If he pulled you over and be like, "Oh shit," he's like, "Big fan." Blah,
You're
blah.
either
He's like,
booked or you're doing something real weird in
Nah,
the
that's
back of
what-
that cop car.
No, that's when you hand over the license and registration. You hand over 2 fucking Saints tickets with it.
Yeah, for this
That's
team,
how you,
for this.
that's how
team.
you play that one.
Hey, buddy, we play the Colts next week.
there you go.
Here's my license, my registration,
You know-
your parking pass.
Hey, we need cops on the field level to do security.
You look like you'd be a great
You look like
security
you'd be
guard.
great for that.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah, that obviously didn't work for him.
Yeah. Well, he'll be fine. He'll be all right.
He'll
Like
be
I said,
all
he
right.
didn't pull a Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs, believe it or not, only got 3 to 10 years for what he did.
Hey, I do believe it.
2 of them served already. I think we're like a
Probably.
year from him getting out.
Yeah, and he's really, really young.
And is he on
Cowboys.
house arrest too?
say it again.
I think he's on house arrest too, or was on house arrest.
That I'm not 100%
Which is
certain about.
nuts.
I'm shocked that nothing happened to him. You had somebody going that fast. It's especially in Vegas because I know the area that he did it in, and it was. He shouldn't have been driving that
Populated
fast. Yeah,
space,
it's a
man.
very, very populated area.
Lamborghinis are the new Volvos, man.
Well, especially out there, you can rent one for like $200 an hour. It's wonderful.
Damn.
Yeah, it's in Miami. I'm wondering, do I rent an exotic car?
Oh yes,
Or
should-
not?
one of
I'm
those,
not going
dude. You
to.
totally should not because I need you to come back alive.
And then I'll rent an exotic car and do those shitty prank videos on YouTube where you expose gold diggers.
Oh
Have you seen
yeah,
those?
picking by the gas station.
I hate just going on and just watching these videos. I'm like, God damn it, these kids are making so much more money than me doing
Yeah.
the stupidest thing I've ever seen in
Dude,
my life.
weren't we just talking about Miles
Yes,
Garrett doing this box
these
jump?
crazy box jumps, like 60 inches. Like it's funny because Miles Garrett's like a nerd. He's not like a heavy duty like sports guy that you see. He likes, I think he does like art. And he he plays like video games.
think he does
He's
art.
a nerd,
Nerd,
but he's insane. He's insanely
fucking
athletic.
nerd with his paintbrush.
That's my nerd.
Hey, I'll take it. Somebody that's, yeah, I like it. So,
That's great.
well, we got a lot to talk about today. So, you guys want to take like a little 5-minute break and then hop into some more NFL? We got to talk about Major League Baseball.
Yeah, that's what I say. We got the World Series coming up, baby. Rangers.
Yep, NBA
Me and
just
Casey
kicked
called
off
it.
this week. So, awesome. So,
And the NBA.
we'll take a little 5-minute break and we'll hop right back in here at the Upstairs Bar and Grill here in Cruz Bay, St. John. And we'll be right back with you guys.
John, upstairs bar and grill.
What?
Welcome back to the Two Dudes Sitting in a Sports Bar podcast. Did I scare you there for a second?
No, I was trying to do the Fat Boys ad-lib.
But we're sitting here at the Upstairs Bar and Grill here in St. John in the U.S. Virgin Islands, where you can watch any NFL game, you can watch any cricket game, you can
Upstairs
watch
Bar and
anything you
Grill.
could possibly want with all the TVs. You can sit down in the air conditioning downstairs, or you can come on upstairs in the sunshine and have a breeze up here, have a beer, a burger, and
Wi-Fi.
like 9 shots too. So yes, Wi-Fi. We'll go with that.
We'll give you the whole bar stool, but you'll only need the edge.
That's really good.
I didn't even hear what you said.
That was actually really good. He said, "We'll give you the whole bar stool, but you only need the edge."
I'll go with that.
Casey used to work for 98.5 The Edge
Can we get
back in
T-shirts
the day.
with that saying on it right now?
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. The upstairs bar and grill NFL Sundays.
Edging at the upstairs.
While we were on break, though, we found out it was the Legion of Doom. That was the tag team that we were trying to figure out.
and
So-
Star Vader was right.
and you
did.
actually found
found the clip.
the Boy Meets World episode
That says
on there.
guest star Vader, not
Star-
guest
oh,
star
that
Vader.
doesn't say Star Vader. It looks exactly like that though.
Yeah, it was,
Star Vader.
Guest star
Yeah,
Vader.
whatever.
Man,
It was a great episode. I just remember that.
guest star Vader.
But then the other thing we
That's
were
why you
talking
need commas.
the other thing we were talking about when we were on
It
break,
was
though,
hyphened.
we started talking a little bit about college football.
Oh, yeah,
And now
yes.
all of a sudden sign stealing is
Oh
in.
my god. Yeah.
So Michigan's is the guy. Is he an assistant coach, or is he just like a booster, or a fan, or does he work with Michigan?
He is I believe he's a booster, or
Okay.
he is affiliated with Michigan in some
Yeah.
way.
So for people that don't know, Michigan recently got
Sure.
in trouble
If it shows up.
because of sign stealing. You know, Harbaugh just came off a 4-game suspension, and now all of a sudden they're saying that there's this guy who's a booster or something affiliated with the Michigan football program that has tickets to 11 Big Ten games that aren't necessarily Michigan games.
Yeah.
So, but Casey kind of, yeah, is it Mooney? Yeah, with a mustache.
Well, if you're not familiar with the signs that we're talking about, like if you look on they'll show it every now and then on TV, but they're holding up like pictures of like athletes and celebrities
Yeah,
and logos and
logos
things.
and-
So it's like, yeah, Nike Cardi B means like run to the left. Oh, I wasn't gonna. Do that.
And like my question is with that, it's like with baseball. Obviously, there was sign stealing going on with the Houston Astros, which thank God they're
Fuck
done.
the
Yeah,
Astros.
yeah, fuck the Astros.
Rangers, baby.
But I was always fine with if you're on second base. I'm fine with that because you're on the field and you're using everything on the field.
If if the players are the ones doing it, I have no issue with
Not
with
at
stealing
all.
signs. That's on the other team. Change your signs.
Yeah, and it's a part of the game. And
Yeah.
now with that being said, if you're holding up these massive signs on the sideline, and
Yeah.
you're
Somebody's
on-
gonna catch a fucking.
Yeah, if you're on
Come-
defense, and am I not supposed to look over and be like, oh, the last time that they held up Cardi B and a Nike check,
Yeah.
they ran this, and then they do
Yeah.
it again. So
And
am
I
I
don't
supposed
know.
to ignore that?
Deion Sanders said it best. I feel like it's like, man, you can read all the signs you want, but you still have to fucking stop me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like, my thing is like,
Yeah, the
not like-
famed undefeated coach Deion
no,
Sanders.
but still, you know what I mean though. Like at the end of the
mean,
day,
yeah.
like those signs are not just holding up one fucking play; they're holding up a series of plays in which the quarterback then chooses to
You could know
choose
the
a play.
You could know the play. That doesn't mean this receiver won't get 294 yards of total offense on me, and who plays for Stanford and beat the shit out of us in the second half.
What's the difference between that and if you're at the line of scrimmage and you hear the quarterback calling audible and you know what play is coming?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't think
Well,
it
that's
really
the whole
is
thing. Like,
that-
if it comes down to players on the field, I don't mind. If it's like coaches, like going, if you're like filming practices,
Yeah, that's another
and,
level.
You know, like that is
Things that
like,
aren't
they
open to
were
the
like
public.
trying to go film other teams' signs so he could look at tape so he knew what the signs meant beforehand.
yeah.
So like basically get the signs from other games and use them in the Michigan game.
God, the amount of tape that they're gonna have to—they already have to like review everything with like the teams coming up, and now you have to review footage
that's
of,
just-
of the signs that they're holding.
Well, that's just what this guy did.
Yeah.
That was like this guy's, I guess, job. We don't know whether he was being paid to do that or not.
Moneyball.
yeah,
Sign ball.
Either way, right now I don't have a problem with it. I want to see more. I
More
feel
cheating.
like they're making
Would
more.
you
of a
like
big
to
deal
see
about it,
more?
but I mean, still
Yeah,
on
love to
college.
see more.
I mean, speaking of Big Ten and everything, watch that Ohio State Penn State game.
If you want to call it a game, that was
The-
Penn. How was Penn State undefeated?
Dude, that was crazy.
I have no
that
idea.
offense looked
Abysmal.
anemic. Anemic would be the word
Anemic.
I would use to describe that
It
offense.
was very, very.
I guess
boring.
like Ohio State's defense played well, I guess, but like
Well, that's what
I
happens when you
mean,
have a
the
game
dude
like
was
that at
the
noon.
dude was throwing. The dude
44 was
throwing,
going
like,
hard.
The guy was throwing balls like 10 feet behind people. He
Yeah,
looked like
and,
Deshaun
like,
Watson out there.
Every ball that he threw in the second half was like 10 yards over their head.
Right.
What is even the Penn State's quarterback name?
Drew Allar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually went to high school like 10 minutes from my house.
Of course.
Medina High School in Ohio, and then he goes to Penn State.
Just
That's
pump-
the only thing
just
I'm going to say
pumping
about
out
that.
athletes.
Outside of that, I was just like, oh,
Pumping out
Jesus Christ.
athletes. Andrew and this other guy that can't throw for shit. Fucking
Yeah, but well, here's the thing though. That game wasn't supposed to be the boring game.
No.
But that's what happens when you play a game like that at noon. The other boring game was Iowa Minnesota, which actually ended up being one of the craziest finishes I've ever seen
I
in a game. With
hated that overcall, the overturn on the punt return.
The Minnesota's punting the ball, and Iowa, the guy that was returning it, gave him this symbol. He
Yeah.
said, "Don't touch it. Everybody get away."
Poison, yeah, like
Yeah.
the
And
poison call.
they called it
Run away from the
they
ball.
called it a false fair catch or something like that.
Yeah.
Which
And
I've
his head
never really-
never went above his head.
Yeah.
He never did this. He was
Well-
just telling everybody.
Well,
wave it
in
off.
college, they changed the rule I want to say like a decade ago, because there was one guy cheated. It's
Yeah.
like the Kenny Pickett slide rule.
Yeah, the slide,
It's
the
I
fake
mean,
slide.
so it was. I remember this. It was a guy for the University of Connecticut, and the
Wow.
rule
Son of a
was
bitch.
Wow.
the rule was it has to be over your head. So he put it right here. Fake fair caught it, and ran 60 yards for it, and then they reviewed it. And he was like, "Well, technically, in the rule book, it says I have to be over my head." So like they like looked at the like how high. Got to be careful with that hand signal.
Yo.
But no, they looked at it and they reviewed it and they were like, "Yeah, technically his hand didn't go over his head." And then the next day they changed it, and then they've just been making the rule so you can't do that more. And
So is it a
Real
completely
arbitrary.
subjective call on the referees to
it's
go?
you're
They
not
all are,
allowed
bro.
to do any waving movements with your hand with your offhand, I believe.
And the
Or
reason
pointing, waving, any of that.
Yeah.
It's construed as a fair catch now,
And-
at least in college.
I don't deny the fact that like he did make some sort of a signal, but it was a great play.
It was also like he
And
caught
a
it.
shitty game.
He caught it off the bounce
Yep.
too.
Yep.
So
Off the
like
bounce on the
I thought you
sideline,
have to
too.
with like a fair catch. I thought you had to like
You have to-
call it. You have to catch it on the fly.
Yeah, you have to either not let it hit the ground or not attempt to go after it after it hits the ground.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, which he obviously did, and he scooped it off the sideline, and he pulled like. The only other time I've seen somebody cross the field like that was the Reggie Bush play when he like turned the field on Fresno State or something like that. But he catches it, he spins, he goes around, touchdown. They call it back, and the over/under on that game was what 31 points, and
31 and a half.
the under hit.
I know. I took
The
the over.
under.
I was like I'm a big fan of Iowa unders. But
Heard that about you, brother. This guy loves a.
yeah, I love a good under in
Iowa
Iowa,
under.
man.
Ooh, the storms are brewing. Y'all feel that cold?
I love it.
Cold front, dog. My nipples getting hard.
But yeah, and then I mean outside of that,
I think that you know what the craziest part about that play was? There's still white defensive backs.
there's a place for him somewhere.
Yeah,
Bill
Iowa,
Belichick's watching
Iowa,
tape.
motherfucker. It's Iowa.
Bill
Is the
Belichick's
place.
watching
That's
tape
it.
on that right now going, I got a spot for that guy in my squad right
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna slot receiver.
Yeah.
That's where he's gonna put.
Think he could move from safety to corner?
Well, it's because I've been like everything that's been popping up on my Instagram lately has been like the Julian Edelman story on how he became a part of the Patriots, where he was a quarterback at Kent State.
Yeah.
He's a weirdly enough a Jewish guy who went to Kent State
Edelman, I wouldn't have guessed.
and goes to play quarterback at Kent State, and then all of a sudden gets drafted by Bill Belichick as a punt returner, I think.
Oh shit.
I think that was like his initial
As an
spot.
athlete?
He returned a punt during the preseason, then he became one of Tom Brady's go-to guys after
Was he
Wes
like?
Welker.
Was he like the
That was a crazy
Danny
machine.
Amendola replacement? I'm trying to think
I
of.
think Danny
I was
Amendola
trying to think of what the
replaced
time
him.
was. Yeah, I think he was after.
What is
And
the,
then
yeah?
Edelman.
What is the Edelman Amendola Welker timeline? I'm trying to think.
So I think it was Welker first with his huge helmet after he went to the Broncos. Remember that he had like 19 concussions.
Yeah.
and they gave him
Yeah.
the huge.
They
It
gave
looked like
him
a cartoon helmet.
yeah, it's the Austin Collie special. Yeah.
So and then Edelman came, and then don't forget, not only there was also Danny Woodhead.
Danny Woodhead.
Yeah,
Danny
that's
Woodhead
right.
was another
He was
one.
definitely like he was a running back though.
True, but he kind of fit in
flexed the
that,
slot sometimes, I think.
stereotypical
Right.
Bill Belichick, random athletic white guy that he just throws on the field.
Random little athletic
Sure.
right guy too.
Yeah.
And was there a time of crossover between Wes Welker and Edelman playing together on the Patriots?
I'm trying to think
Because I thought he went to the Broncos and then they got Edelman.
I think so, because he was Edelman was kind of an unknown when he started playing.
He
there.
was. He was obscure.
I think he was full. He was full Patriots.
He already
but
was?
Welker
Just was
was
on
on
the
the
sideline, maybe?
Dolphins, or was that
That was
Amendola?
before.
Jesus,
Amendola.
dude, all these.
Because
Is this? I now I feel like
this is the
I
I
Spider-Man.
feel like I'm Milton right
This
now.
is
I'm
the
like, God, all
Spider-Man.
these white people look alike.
It's the
damn.
Spider-Man meme of everybody pointing at each other. That's
question me about white slot receivers. There's only been one.
Mixing up. That's just one guy.
That's just one dude. That's a dude playing a dude dressed as
That's
another dude.
Danny Welcome
Welcome
Dolan.
yeah.
Danny
Actually, I'm
Welcome
glad
and
Mooney's not
Dolan.
here. Mooney would take it to another level.
Oh, shit, bro.
And
That's
also, it's
so
Patriots
funny.
players, so Mooney would take it to another level. But speaking of which, Bills Mafia,
Oh, not looking great.
the Pats, with as shitty and as anemic as their offense have been, they beat the Bills 29-25.
Josh Allen ain't shit, dog.
No, he's Casey said it a couple weeks ago. He's good for a fumble and an interception every
Yeah,
single
3
week.
turnovers a game.
So he's like a great
Literal
fantasy
average.
player.
Still leading the league in fantasy, but he's. I mean, well, maybe not after. No, I think he's still pretty good because he gets rushing touchdowns
Yeah,
too.
I mean, nonetheless, the Patriots only have like 2 wins this season, so I don't think that they even have a chance at
what do you
catching anybody in the
what do you
AFC
think
East.
about the? We had Pat's Dolphins next week.
I know somebody that's going to go to that game.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Yeah, it's you.
Oh,
Yeah, are you excited about that? Have you ever been to?
I am. I've never been to Hard Rock Stadium. I've been to Miami. I talked about it last week. I'm going to stay away from South Beach. thinking I'm hitting Gulfstream on Saturday. Check out some ponies. I'm hoping they're going. The fucking horse track. Just be a real.
What do you?
Did we have a GoPro to strap to Casey?
Well, this is such a girl question. What are you going to wear to that game? Are you just going to wear generic?
A girl
random-
question? Wait a
What
minute.
do you-
Hit the
what-
button.
What are you going to wear
It's
to
2023.
the to the
to the game?
to the. Do I thought I didn't know if you meant
Are you
to
gonna wear your Browns
Gulfstream.
gear?
No, that's. I hate that.
Wearing it
I'm
just-
not
People that wears
like
Random
it's not
team
even
that's
like
not
it's
playing.
it's not even like a team like they're not even in the same like division. Like that would be so
Not even
stupid.
rivals.
That would be so dumb if I wore a Browns jersey.
You're just asking for it at that point.
No, I'm thinking. I don't know. Do I get like a Tyreek Hill jersey?
No, bro.
that would be a good one.
What you
Or
should
just a
do-
Tyreek- just a T-shirt.
Ooh, t-shirt jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that says Retzer
Smart.
on the back.
How would that be a Tyreek Hill jersey if it said Retzer on the back?
That would be interesting.
No, you should go. You should get like the off-brand Versace polo, like open chest, gold
Ooh,
chains,
full linen, white
full linen
outfit.
pants. Yeah, some huaraches.
Maybe
cozy.
go out there looking like Pitbull.
Yes, go out there looking like you're about that. You've got the bag on you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't come here to watch the game. You
Yeah.
came here to make some money.
I didn't rent this Lamborghini from Miami Exotic Car Rentals. I bought it with my own money.
I want you to dress up like a guy from around the way. If you know what I'm saying. One of those 2 for $5 kind of guys. Get a bunch of fake gold chains. You don't gotta wear it for a day.
2 for 5, 5 for 10.
5 for 10. Yeah. For 30, I'll give you a handful.
Who do you got in that game, though? I mean, the Dolphins not looking so good the last couple
I got
of weeks.
Casey.
Patriots coming off a big win.
I think the Dolphins aren't that great against good teams, but luckily for them, I'm pretty sure the Patriots are not a good team.
I wouldn't call. I was gonna say. I was like, wait, I wouldn't call them a good
Do
team.
you know where your seats are?
I believe they're in the stadium. That is about
I'm
what I
excited
know.
for you. We're gonna have to get some correspondence. We might have to get like a halftime.
That's what I said, the
update
GoPro,
from
bro,
you.
because he's not gonna be
I mean, like,
cognizant for the halftime.
Nah,
How much
dude, I'll be fine.
is the Coors Light free flowing?
It will be. I mean, I'm an adult man. I got a wallet.
That's true. All right, I guess you got me on that one.
Yeah.
You got me on that one.
It's not like I got to pay for flights or hotels. I can pay for Coors Lights and
All right,
solely
that's fair.
vodkas.
All right. That's fair.
$10, $12 Coors Lights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever. As long as they're big.
I'm gonna be
it's gonna be hot as shit, so.
after Gulfstream the
Fucking
day
might
before,
not be.
dude. I'm shampooing into that motherfucker.
Gulfstream.
Oh man. Well, what else we got with NFL this week? I have your Cowboys had a bye week, so
Yeah,
we can't
we-
trash you. But
Nah,
you do.
We won last week.
Yeah, you won last week. You're good. You're coming into a bye week.
Coming
But
into-
your Texas Rangers.
Let's fucking go.
Your
Texas
Texas Rangers
Strangers. What
coming
up,
up.
Todd? Yeah, bro. World Series, bitch.
Good.
Everybody
you know
who's
what?
fucking hating,
Exactly.
listen
No,
to me now. Zoom in. Am I on this camera? Where's my camera? We're taking these motherfuckers in 5 games.
5 games.
5 games,
It's
dude.
the Diamondbacks. I don't know
Yeah.
anybody on the Diamondbacks right now.
Me neither. But we've been playing
Evan
really
Longoria.
Well. Oh, still?
Still?
Yeah, we talked about.
Yeah, dude.
We talked about this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. You said because he's been relevant since the time that
Corbin
was.
Corbin Carroll's fantastic in the outfield. Young guy.
I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. Adelie Garcia, dog.
It's
MVP.
What I love about
Brandon
this,
Fabtis.
Fat.
two
Fat-
great things about
Fat-
this. One, they knocked out the Astros, which everybody
Damn
fucking
right.
hates the Astros.
Fuck the Astros.
Speaking of sign stealing,
I was explaining this to a lot of people that don't understand. I'm like, take a Red Sox fan and have them talk about the Yankees, and they'll be like, man, fuck the Yankees and everything. And then you bring up the Astros. They hate the Astros even more
worse.
Exponentially
They're
more than
universally.
the Yankees from what they did.
hey, I just feel really bad that Mattress Mac lost that $1 million
I love
bet
it
on
every
the
time that dude
Astros.
loses money.
Bro, did you see the video of him losing his shit in the fucking stadium?
Did the mattress
Dog,
guy?
Mattress Mac, yeah.
Oh, no.
Old ass 80-year-old Mattress Mac, bro, was cussing out of like a 14-year-old kid or some shit like that.
Good.
Yeah, I
That's
think I do
awesome.
remember
Allegedly.
that. Yeah, he's kind of a douche, but
Yeah,
he's rich. And
but
he
he's rich.
sells mattresses.
And, you know, there's got to be something to be said about that. What type of mattress mogul is out here really just
No idea. Well,
dropping
Houston-
$1 million
Houston,
bets?
There's a lot of
The
beds in
the
Houston.
same guy does it. Bob's Furniture does it in New England too, or did it
Shady.
in New England for all the Super Bowls.
There's something going on there, dog.
Gotcha.
You
Well,
think there's like
The money's
these
in the
guys-
mattress.
These mattress
The
guys are
money's
making
in
way
the
too much money
mattress.
making
everybody needs a new bed.
bets.
Yeah,
You
sure.
want an old bed. But the other good thing that came out of this too is
Do you
it
think
knocked out-
like Casper and like these these mailing mattress companies are going to upset the mattress balance for these mattress moguls like Mac and Bob's
Oh my
Furniture?
God, mattress moguls
I
like Mac
think
is a
once,
lot.
once Mattress Mac got his fame, I think a lot of the other mattress guys were like, "Shut the fuck up!" It's like we don't need other people selling mattresses, and now he's making it look like, "What are you going to do when you grow up? I'm going to be a mattress salesman."
Yeah, but they got these mail order mattresses now.
Yeah,
You can
that's
get a
true,
mattress
yeah.
shipped to you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait, is this?
It's-
Mattress Mac losing his shit. Just trying to mind his own business.
Well, you know what though? I mean,
Yo,
I know
you
he's
know
got
what?
He's
A
got
thousand-
a security. What
You
was
got
he
a
going to
security
do?
team.
Yo,
bro.
What was he going to do?
Yo,
The pillows around him?
1,000%. 1,000%. That's about 6 Rangers fans chirping at him, going, "Hey, how's that $1 million bet?
Yeah.
Hey, how's that $1 million bet?"
Also, what was he going to do? What was his next move if these security guards weren't there?
Bro, not a god.
Fake a broken hip.
Yeah. Fake a heart attack.
No,
All of
I
a sudden, pull out a Mattress Mac pillow to just like
I
let
love
the
to see
ground.
it. I have him on the same level as the Marlins guy that goes to all of like the NBA
Or
finals.
the fucking
He sits
Clippers
behind home
owners.
plate. He always wears a Marlins jersey and he sits behind home plate.
I think he's known as like Marlins man or
Yes,
something
Marlins
stupid.
guy or something like that. He's some sort of a lawyer or something like that. Super rich, but he went to
Marlins man, Mattress Mac, media moguls, you know, as far as I know.
him. Yeah, it's something
All
Illuminati.
this
with that.
alliteration.
No, but this guy would go to back in 2016. He went to at the time they were the Indians. He went to an Indians game and he just started trashing people from Cleveland. He said it online. He's just like, I'll never come back here. He's like, the fucking people here are ridiculous. They're the meanest people. I don't feel safe here. So then he started going to the finals games that year in 2016, and he was rooting for the Warriors. You can see him behind the bench wearing his Marlins jersey and everything like that. Cleveland ended up winning that. We actually got a championship out of that. But then, you know, when the World Series came up against the Cubs, I think he was at those games too. And we ended up losing that one, but I have him on the same level as Mattress Mac. I just think they're douches.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it. They're just douches.
Yeah. Every dog has his day.
Yeah. Now on the other side,
Every mattress has its map.
Every mattress has its back, bro.
now on the other side though,
medium has his mogul.
we watched the Phillies give up. I thought they were my favorites. Now I don't like Philadelphia fans. I think they're New England fans, but they're violent.
And there's too many of them.
They're violent. And weirdly enough, I'm kind of a Bryce Harper fan.
Yeah.
And I know you're going to bring up the frat boy stuff, and he kind of has that.
No, we knew. It's cool.
You
Yeah.
would
You
be
would,
a Bryce
bro.
Harper
We,
fan.
we knew that was coming.
I was actually rooting for them. I liked their team. I liked what they had going on.
Yeah,
But at the
didn't
same
y'all pledge
time-
together at the same time?
Sure. But no, I'm all for this. I'm all for this. Two teams last year that lost 100 games each of them, and now they're in the World Series.
It was 100 and 110.
Yeah.
We don't need to bring up old shit, man.
I think this is.
And it was
strong.
also the first time that both, I mean, this is like totally obscure stats, but both road teams won games 6 and 7
Yeah.
to meet each other in the World Series.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
Houston has trouble fucking
the,
playing.
I think
in Houston
the
for some reason.
Diamondbacks Phillies series was the second postseason series in history where the road team won every game. I think it was like the second one ever.
That was the Rangers.
Oh, the Rain. Okay, yeah.
Because
That one.
Rangers won 2 in Houston, lost 3 at home, and then won 2 more in
Yeah,
Houston.
it was the second time in history
Yeah.
that happened.
It was about to be a real shitty situation at my crib whenever the Rangers went down 3-2.
Well, especially when
'Cause
when
historically-
Altuve hit that 3-run shot in Game 6.
Oh,
I
in the
was-
ninth? Yeah.
Yeah, because I was
That's 5. Game 5.
I was about to
Five,
get on
yeah.
the subway and I was watching it and it was 4-2 and there was a scuffle, which I loved. You don't see that too much in postseason where
Yeah.
somebody gets hit, they start fighting. I was just like, this is great. Like, this is really intense right now.
They do not like Adolis Garcia.
Bro, they hate that motherfucker, bro. They just fucking booing him and shit.
Did you see his
Not a
home run,
fan.
though?
Yeah,
He
bro.
held his back.
Held
for
the whole.
20
Like, I
seconds.
thought he was gonna. I thought he was gonna
wait.
take it the whole way.
Which one?
Well, the other one that I
Both
liked-
bats.
Did you see the umpire
Third
camera
leg, dude,
of his
was
other
running.
home run?
No.
It's one of the best ump cams that you'll ever see.
Whatever.
He hit the home run to right field, and you just see the ump watch the ball, and you see him walk up the first base side, and you see him turn around. If you get a chance, look it up. It's like one of the best ump cams that
I'd
I've
love
ever
to.
seen. And the fact that it happened against Houston,
It was perfect,
even
bro.
yeah, absolutely perfect.
Because, dude, everybody was. Even Mattress Mac was talking shit about Adley, bro.
Oh, he
For
always
no
talks
reason.
shit. If I had that
Just-
much money, I think I'd talk shit too.
But I feel like directly just accosting this dude was unwarranted. And then as he took all the bullshit, bro, he was just fucking bombing motherfuckers. Game 2, I think we were up. I think we were just up 1 run in like the 7th or something. Or no, it was later than that. It was probably the 8th or the 9th. But this motherfucker, we get a walk with Corey Sager, and then
Wait, what the hell
Garcia
is this?
just fucking
What are you?
cranks out a
Did
fucking.
you just pull up here?
I
Wii
just-
baseball.
Yeah, I just pulled up. This is the first thing that came up. Just that he's a wee baseball guy.
But yeah, if you can't find the one, it's the umpire
Ump
It's-
cam?
yeah, but it was the home run that he hit to right field. So first off, it's like really cool footage of it, and then 2,
That grand slam.
he just turns around and you just see the ump looking at him. And it's,
Dude, yeah, I'm really happy about that, man. Because
that might be the one.
this is the Dallas
Yes, this
sports
is the one.
era is fucking so heartbreaking.
Watch this. He turns around. Oh,
Look at that
so
wall.
good.
Oh,
Oh man,
we got to
you're gonna have to superimpose that one.
Yeah, we got to edit that in. That's fucking tough, honestly. I've never seen this angle.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it's funny because
Look at the swagger, bro. He knew it. dog.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And I love the guys that disregard
Yeah.
the unwritten rules of baseball, where it's just
Yeah.
like, I'm going to walk up the first base side. If you want to hit me, I'll take first
Yeah, you
base.
should
Right?
you should moonwalk to first base.
Yo,
if you can moonwalk.
I'll do the
Yeah.
worm of that
Yeah.
bitch. Fuck it. You just have to reach there, right? It's not like I got a time limit. Game's over, bitch.
Well,
Taking my
we still
time.
got some NBA kicked off, so we got some
Yeah,
hockey,
tonight. Wemby
hockey,
tonight.
Hockey started too. I don't know if
Hockey
you've been watching
started.
much of the hockey. There's a lot of goals.
Yep.
There's like these games are going high scoring.
And we got a little bit.
I'm
more to-
kind of
well,
big on these grand salamis. Do you ever bet the hockey grand salamis?
No.
It's a total goals in the day.
What is a grand
No,
salami?
that's gonna
That's-
get me into
Oh.
hockey.
Yeah,
It's a betting thing.
It's a betting thing. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's total.
I
Like
thought
they
you were
do
talking
it-
about a
they do it-
person. I was like,
No, they do it in baseball too.
It's
It's like you bet for the total amount of goals in the day.
yeah.
So then you're rooting for these 7-4
Yeah.
games. Or like, I had one the other day
7-4
where it
is
was
wild.
like I was down 2, and then they scored and it went to overtime. It made that last game go to overtime, and I'm like,
You're just like, this is awesome.
oh sweet, I win.
Love this
Like,
game. Yeah.
like, I win no matter what because this game goes to overtime. Someone's
Right.
got to win.
Somebody's got to win this shit.
So yeah, we'll get into hockey here in a little bit. We got more NFL to talk about, NBA obviously.
Basketball.
So, yep. So we'll take a little break here at the Upstairs Bar and Grill in St. John in the U.S. Virgin
Hey,
Islands.
Also, congratulations to the WNBA champion
Aces.
Las Vegas Aces.
Hey,
There
and
we
we got to
go.
talk about Candace Parker. 3 chips on 3 different teams.
We'll get into that. Some WNBA action.
Yeah, it's the
When
best.
we
Gotta
come
love
back,
it.
if you want some WNBA
Big
action,
fundamental.
we'll be right back.
We got next on the WNBA action. Exum Australian for bust.
Mediocre.
Welcome back to Two Dudes Sitting in a Sports Bar podcast at the Upstairs Bar and Grill.
Those are always
we were
good.
just I've never actually drank a Foster's beer.
Bro,
You never had a Foster's?
I've
No.
I've seen
I used
the
to-
can. I
And the-
remember the big
dude,
can.
it's the oil can.
I
Yeah,
used to
dude.
fuck with Foster's in high school because that was one of the only things that you could steal that
No one missed.
nobody missed.
They
Yeah,
didn't do inventory.
they had no
on it.
idea that there's how many Fosters were in that fridge.
It's
Yeah,
like it's like drinking Fernet at fancy restaurants when you're working.
Yeah,
And they know you're trash.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll take a shot of Fernet and be like, you're a bartender. You're bartender trash, aren't you?
yeah, for real.
But I mean, for reference, we were talking about it because of Dante Exum.
Exum.
He's from
Exum.
Australia. He was supposed to be the
Oh,
next
is that
big
is that
thing. I
Australian?
don't know what draft he
Don't
was,
say
but,
Exum.
but then we got onto Foster's beer. But
We're
looking
glad
at your
they.
roster for your Mavs.
Yeah, glad
Yeah,
they
man.
could. Glad they could exhume his corpse out to play a game for you.
Yeah, man, the Mavs are looking pretty decent this year. I feel like
you said they got a bunch of 2 and 3 guards, and they're just
a
going
lot
to play
of
that
twos.
ball.
Yeah, yeah, and like all of our even our
Luca put
two
on
guys are
another
pretty,
40
pretty long.
pounds, or
I mean, he did get thicker, but he slimmed down a lot. He slimmed down a lot. His game is looking a lot more like lateral, if that makes sense. And honestly, I saw them practice and play, and him and Kyrie look like they're really, really good together. However, the rest of the team doesn't really look like they know what they're doing with them. You know what I mean?
Well, are you ready for the Kyrie Irving drama that will ensue at some portion of the season? Something will happen where he's going to be unhappy.
I don't know, man. I feel like Dallas has such little to tempt you with as far as like unhappiness. Like, dude, you're getting paid for sure.
Yeah.
It's not like your owner is gonna be ever not on your side. Like your head coach is a former player and one of your idols. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I don't really.
And I feel like you have a player's owner, a
Yeah.
guy that will give you whatever the hell you need
it's-
to be
yeah,
happy.
and
it's like I need time off to go speak at Trump rallies. I feel like that's his demand.
Mark Cuban will go with him though for sure.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure.
100%.
Jesus Christ. But so Kyrie, I think Kyrie will be fine. Have you guys been following on this James Harden shit?
Oh shit, bro! I cannot keep up, dog. Honestly, I'm so
He's
sick
still
and fucking
technically
tired of
on the
hearing James
76ers, right?
Harden. Yeah,
He's on the 76ers, but he's in Houston.
yeah, he's literally living in Houston.
Did he bring the fat vest out?
He
Remember
kinda
when he
did.
wore that fat vest
He
to
stopped
get
showing
trade-
up
to get traded? Yeah.
Yes, he stopped showing up to fucking. He didn't go to the first day of training camp. Didn't go to practice. Hasn't played a single game in a Philly jersey.
I think he's making it pretty clear he wants to go to L.A. I think he's just being a bitch. Like,
Bro, for real, like
Oh, he's
how
definitely-
often can you pull this fucking move?
Well, I
And-
think he's trying to be the first NBA player to play for every team in the league. And I think
be the
that's-
leading scorer.
Yeah,
Yeah, seriously.
that's how you make the hall, dude.
That's true.
Who needs championships when you can play for every single team in the
When
league?
Houston was trying to trade back and get him,
most leading
he,
assist player?
he
in
was
every
trying to
team.
go back to Houston.
I spent a
and
year as a greeter for the Toronto Argonauts.
That's what it's going to be. He's going to take $1 billion contract over in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, 100%.
But when they were trying to trade back from him to get back to Houston, he told them he's like, I want to win another scoring title. And that's when they went, yeah, no, we're good. The head coach was like, no, we're not really interested in that.
I want to go anywhere that'll let me shoot 40 times a game.
Yes. Not just 40 shots,
Poorly.
43 pointers. 43 step-back travel three-pointers.
Yeah,
So
what is
what
this?
you guys do is you set up a good offensive rebounding team, and you get good shots for long misses. You get good opportunities at long misses, and I'll just jack up threes.
Mm-hmm.
And if I hit 20% of them, we could only lose by 40. I feel like that's a. Why do they? Someone should give me a coaching opportunity.
For real.
You'd be
I
good.
think you're fucking right, bro. I agree. In most sports too. I'll take you as a football coach, a basketball coach,
Just
definitely a cricket coach.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a shoe.
Well, I'm a big loophole guy.
You are a loophole guy.
I'm a Belichick disciple in the loophole game.
Were you in that coaching tree?
Yeah.
Saban, Schwartz, Retzer.
yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
That's,
Yeah, dude. So NBA, we got fucking 2 games on tonight. We got Boston and New York, the Knickerbockers.
I didn't say that. You said that. Milton
All right.
said that.
That's what I thought. And then we also got the Mavericks and the Spurs.
Oh, we get to finally see
Wemby time.
A
Yeah.
real Wemby.
Real Wemby, man. I mean, he's been looking fucking good.
He does, and he looks like when you create a character in NBA 2K that's like 8 feet tall with the
Yeah.
long arms and everything.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what he looks like.
He looks like a cheat
cartoonish.
code. He was bringing the ball down against someone. I can't remember who, but like fast break style. This dude is running. He gets like hammed up at half court, and then fucking goes in between his legs, bro,
Yes.
and then splits the defenders. And I was like, what the fuck is going on
Who you got as a big man on that roster?
on the Spurs team or the
On
Mavs?
Mavs. Wow, we know who the
Markieff Morris,
okay.
Dwight Powell, our fucking Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Which one is
Maxi
Markieff
Cleaver.
Is Markieff Morris
kinda
the one that
swore it's in the
Jokic
center.
knocked out at half court?
Yes,
And
bro.
was
When
out
he
for
checked
30
him, or
games?
was that Marcus?
I don't remember. 'Cause
I can't.
like are any of those guys like gonna like,
Solid big man. No,
solid
dude.
defenders?
That's why I said
Like,
Dwight
that's-
Powell, our Lord and Savior Jesus Dwight, bro.
I'm
This dude-
taking Wemby over points to score over 20 points.
Bro,
Yeah.
he's
Wemby did a Euro step from the three-point line and
three-point
dunked
line!
it with 2 hands.
Dude,
Don't-
that shit was scary looking.
I've never seen.
We have some like strong guys, but nobody that is gonna be like nobody's about to stay toe to toe with Wemby, bro. Nobody.
Well, I
It's
mean,
gonna-
he's
it's gonna
not.
take him
I
a
don't
while
think
to
he's like
adjust.
strong. I don't
Yeah.
think he's
No,
just big.
But
He's
the,
just
yeah,
that,
but the thing is
big
like
and
big-
he's quick.
yeah,
and
him
he's-
being that big makes it impossible for our bigger defenders to defend him. And then him being that long makes it like impossible for our shorter, like
Yeah.
faster defenders to defend
What
him.
if-
He's just gonna. He literally fucking. He took a late fucking pump fake 3 against Andrew Wiggins and fucking splashed it in his face while
All
he's
right,
at the height of his fucking jump.
I've got it.
Yeah.
Defensive strategy for stopping Wemby.
Break his leg.
Have Kyrie talk to him about chemtrails.
Oh yeah, dude.
And have him just like blow his mind
Honestly,
about
like,
flat Earth and
that's a
chemtrails.
great idea, because-
and just keep talking about it. And it's like they're turning frogs gay.
I mean, because mid game, he's gonna have to translate as well, so that's gonna be great. You know what I mean? That's the second language. And then as he starts
How do
translating
you
to English,
say-
he's like, "There's no way
How
this
do you
motherfucker's
say
just
Great
crazy."
Antarctic Ice Wall in French?
We're gonna find out tonight. We're gonna find out tonight.
Yeah, but I look at Wemby though, and my thought was I feel the same way that I did about Kevin Durant. I thought he was going to get bodied
yeah.
up and hurt, and he didn't. I mean, he obviously had that fluky injury 3 years ago against the Raptors, but Kevin Durant, because of the way that the NBA is now, where you can't knock somebody's head off when you go through the middle of the paint.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't break his leg or roll his ankle or have I know Steph Curry had problems and stuff when he was coming in, but they just learned how to adjust. So if he stays durable, he's dominant.
Yeah.
Nobody's seen anything like this before.
I saw he's minus 150 rookie of the year right now.
I believe it. Well, who else would even?
I don't even know who else is in the running.
It's Scoot Henderson.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
And,
Amon,
Amen Thompson, and our
sorry.
boy, my boy Chet, Great White Hope.
Chet,
Great
Chet
White Hope.
Holmgren?
yeah, another skinny guy,
Yeah.
white guy.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing too is like these like hybrid players, these like power forwards who can handle the ball and shoot like the Kevin Durant's, the Chet Holmgrens, fucking Wemby's. Dude, whenever they get into the league, that first year, of course, they stay kind of slim. But I feel like after that first year, bro, they beef up. I mean, you see how big Giannis has gotten. That
Jesus
dude
Christ.
has probably gained like 100 pounds in the NBA.
Speaking of-
Well,
Well,
our boy
he-
Chet had that year off.
Yeah,
When he was dealing with
and
injury.
Chet's
Just
looking
he's
fucking
looking
strong now,
getting bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, fluky injury. It's like, how'd you get hurt? I was playing in a summer league game with LeBron. and that's what broke my fucking foot.
Yeah,
It was.
for
That's
real.
what. It's
That's so
exactly what
crazy.
happened.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
But yeah, no, you're right. This is what all the hybrid players are coming. It started with Lamar Odom, the first point forward, and now all of a sudden these guys
Man.
can shoot threes. There's no real down
I mean,
back
what-
to the
what-
basket.
what
Was
can Crack
Lamar
not
was
do?
Lamar Odom? Yeah, I was going to say, was he a hybrid power forward crackhead?
Eventually, yes.
Bro.
Who passed out at the I forget what the place.
The Bunny
was
Ranch.
called. Yes, the Bunny Ranch in Vegas.
Yes, sir. And then
which-
got back with the Kardashian. That's
I
crazy.
was just by his college the other day, the University of Rhode Island. But yeah, he was the very first point forward that I can really think of that one, he could play down low, and also he was 6'10" and could handle the ball. And now all these guys are doing this, and this is exactly what these guys are getting paid
Yeah.
for.
And he can handle the rock too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like I said, you can't.
Oh, this crack joke. Love it.
Crack.
Sorry.
It's
took me
It's
a
another
second.
crack joke. For y'all that didn't get it at home, he did crack. Yeah, dude. Fucking NBA, man. Crack.
It took me a second. Love
Yeah.
it. Great joke. Great joke. Great joke.
Thank you.
It's way too early to tell what's going to happen, though. But LeBron,
for sure.
LeBron now is the elder statesman of the NBA.
21st
The
year?
oldest guy in the NBA right now.
He's old as fuck,
Well,
bro.
he probably breaks scoring record this year. He's
Yeah.
I think he's like 1,400 points away
From like the
all
total.
time. It's the
The
Kareem.
guy from, where's he from? Like Slovenia or something like that? The guy that has the professional.
Oh no,
basketball
that
scoring
I don't
title.
think that. I thought
He has the NBA.
he has
Yeah.
Kareem already.
Yeah, he broke Kareem.
Oh, this
last
is
year.
like
This is-
Philobonis Vantamikas.
This is
like,
him just trying to get to 40,000
Demotis?
career points because
Suburbs.
he's at like 38. Whatever the scoring title was, it was like 38,000. He broke it. What, you don't remember all that? They were giving him
Dude,
shit
I-
because the play that he broke the scoring title on, the guy underneath the basket was wide open, and he shot like a fadeaway jumper, and the other guy's like wide open, and it's like
did
this-
it go in?
Yes, of course it did. And they gave him shit for that. It's just like, dude, that's LeBron. He's going to shoot that ball. Who
Yeah.
gives a shit?
It's
But yeah,
LeBron,
he
bro.
definitely broke that last year. But there's another guy, and I got to look it up. He played in Europe for like, I want to say like 25, 26 years. He
Luka
has-
Doncic.
Not even Luka. Well, Luka's not even that old.
Hey, dog, he's played in Europe for like 10 years already.
Yeah, no. If I get a chance, I'll look it up here.
What am I supposed to look up?
Total basketball points
all-time-
leaders.
all-time
And not
professional-
Oh, not NBA.
all-time.
All-time professional. This is going to bring up a bunch of porn sites.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Professional-
All-time
Hey, I don't know what y'all looking for, but
top 5 ball handlers. Top 5
100%.
professional
I'm page
ball
10 on
handlers.
porn, bro. I'm a connoisseur. I'm a statesman.
Professional basketball.
Representation of the game, bro.
scores.
He said you're a page 5.
LeBron. I don't. It's one of those things. No, not the NBA. But anyway, that's the one that he's going to try and chase right now. 'Cause
Some Russian
I
guy.
think, yeah, it really is. And the guy looks like not a basketball player.
Bro, all the like middle European guys do not look like they play basketball a day in their lives, and
Like
they're like
Jokic?
dominant.
You mean like Jokic? Doesn't
Jokic.
look-
Let's talk Luka. Fucking what's old boy who was playing fucking amazing for the Lakers like 4 years ago. Doesn't matter, but all of them look
Sasha
like
Vujovic.
Vujicic or
Vujicic.
whatever.
They all look like they farm for a living, ride horses
Like-
for a hustle, and then
Yeah.
they just get fucked around and ended up in the NBA on accident.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at Jokic. He doesn't want to play basketball.
He hates
He
it.
fucking hates being in
Dude,
basketball.
that clip of him at the fucking at the championship. Somebody passes him a champagne bottle. He's just like,
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah.
just like that. Like, I don't want to
And
fucking
we
do
talked
this.
about it in one of the previous podcasts. He was so mad that he had to stay in Dallas for 2 more days.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, wait, the parade's in 2 days? He thought it was the next day so he can get the fuck out of there and
Well,
go back to
trying to
Serbia.
go back
and
to-
then he gets to Serbia and he starts racing horses and he's dancing at the club.
Ecstatic. He was so happy.
Happy. Do you think he lifted this offseason?
Oh no, not even a little bit, bro. Not even a little bit. That boy was on the fucking horses.
Lifted a banner.
Yeah.
Good point.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's funny because I am thinking about his mentality right now where he's like, we have to play 82 games. We have to make the playoffs. And we have to do all this shit again.
Right.
He's 28 years old. He's ready to retire.
For real.
I'm gonna go play for the Mississippi Barons or the Birmingham Barons. I'm gonna go play baseball for the Barons.
The Negro League.
No, dude, that was where Michael Jordan played.
I thought that was the Negro Leagues.
No,
he
Birmingham Barons.
He fucked
Oh.
around and had a triple-double last night. Jokic?
Jokic.
Yeah, simple triple-double.
I mean, dude, it's so easy for him to get a triple double though. It's like that offense number one. It goes straight through him every fucking play. Number 2 is like, dude, he's gonna out rebound everybody.
Yeah, he's 7 foot tall. He's wide as a horse.
And then this shot right here is unstoppable.
Yeah. But and like last year in the playoffs, did you see the look on Anthony Davis's face when he hit like at the end of a shot clock a fadeaway off of 1 foot? Anthony Davis is like, dude, he's like, I'm 6'11". What the hell am I supposed to do? He just smiled and.
So how long does it take for Anthony Davis to become a truck driver this year?
He claims he wants to play in every single game this season.
Yeah, my black ass, dude. This guy's got
82 games.
bro. One strong win in LA. It's
He
a
needs
wrap.
to shave his unibrow, get serious, you know.
That's what's gonna get him. No, he needs to keep the unibrow. That was the last time he was fucking whole.
They always say, fear the brow, get rid of the brow.
Once
get
he
serious.
once he started fucking with that unibrow, bro.
Get your hair cut and just do your thing. So
What if he goes in on the sides and makes it like the anti-brow, where it's only in the middle, like right there, and
That'd be
like, gets
sick.
rid of his eyebrows, and then except that
Wait, just the
only
middle?
keeps the middle part.
That'd be actually pretty tight. I'm not gonna lie. I would become a huge Anthony Davis fan of that. I would
Or maybe,
become
like,
that
you
for
get
Halloween.
these, it's like
Yeah,
yeah.
Just like angry all the
Yeah.
time.
Like the upside down Charlie Chaplin, if you will.
it's great marketing. Well, he has to play a certain amount of games in order to get like any kind of accolades with the NBA, and also that's gonna
Oh
like
yeah, that's the new rule, right?
Yeah,
It's gonna
because Ja can't be an all-star.
yeah
Yeah,
so
right.
It's gonna completely fuck up the Derrick Rose rule where you have to win like an MVP. First team All NBA, so now these guys have to play if they want to make the Giannis money, which he
Right,
just signed
yeah.
a 3-year contract for.
Yeah, for
148,
84? 84?
It comes out to like $62 million a year, which is worth it for a guy like that.
Yeah, dude,
Jacked.
that's the dude, bro.
He's durable.
Oh,
he's
do
got
you
a
think?
championship
You think Giannis is gonna stay there?
in Milwaukee.
I mean,
Yeah.
he just
Yeah,
signed,
now
he
after
just signed a
Dame-
contract.
I mean,
Game time?
after, I mean, like in general, like, is he gonna die a buck? Because
think so.
he's talking a lot of shit.
hope he doesn't
every
die
year.
a buck. That'd be.
He was,
I mean,
but
What
they-
I mean,
They
man.
finally got him the help.
I know
that
it's
he
hunting
wanted.
season, but
Buck season.
I know they got rid of Drew Holiday, but now they have Dame
Dude, I
Lillard.
can't believe they got rid of Drew, man.
So now Dame Lillard's got a. Dude, Drew Holiday is a fucking beast.
He's so good. He could have been the fucking defensive player of the year easily the last 3 years.
Yeah.
I will say though, don't sleep on the Cavs this year. I think that team's
They're
getting
building a
older.
sneaky-
That team is getting older in a good way.
In a good way, yeah, because
Like-
they were all very young and they were knocking on the door.
I mean, it's like Donovan Mitchell's probably like the oldest guy on that team.
Oh, true, huh?
Yeah, and Evan Mobley
And he's
was
like
in the running
28.
For, yeah.
Yeah.
He's been around for a while too. But then you have Evan Mobley, who was in the running for Defensive Player of the Year last year. They have a solid squad. They just don't have that last, like, really athletic three that you need in order
Yeah,
to win
a
a championship.
a
Like,
LeBron
Okoro,
James.
well, that was like a core. Well, they were talking about LeBron trying to trade
That'd
for
be
him this
amazing,
offseason back.
dude. How amazing would that be? Go back to the Cavs for the third time.
The Cavs will be like the Washington Wizards of the 2000s, where they have like a great score and athletic guys, but they just won't. They'll get like in the second round of the playoffs, and then they'll run into a team that has like a LeBron, and they just. To me, I don't see them really going that far. They got beat by the Knicks last year in the playoffs, and the Knicks had slow ass Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle's crazy ass. So for me, I kind of look at it as they're going to be entertaining. They'll sell tickets. They'll make the playoffs. They'll be competitive, but they're not going to go
Cavs.
anywhere. Yeah,
I think it's a good building year for them, though.
Yeah.
I think this is a year where they really upset a bunch of fucking people, and they drop games to. Teams
Oh, they're
that
not
scare
winning
you.
the championship. Sorry,
No.
did
No,
I?
no, no,
can I-
no, no, no,
yeah.
I'm just saying-
that's a do not bet on that
Yeah,
one.
I'm just building the framework. What I think they're going to be. They're going to be those kids that piss a lot of people off this year, though, for sure.
Just reading the bottom line there, John Jones. I know
Yeah.
you got something to say about that.
Oh God, yeah, man, man, John Jones. Hey, man,
Not good
whenever
things to say about him.
whenever this NDA is up, bro, I'll talk about it on this podcast. But yeah, dude, it's fucking A, man. It's like this dude's been at the tip of our tongue in the fight world for so long, and
Did something
most of
happen
it-
with you and John Jones? Have you met
yeah.
John Jones? Like,
Not me
Oh.
against him, but I used to work in an industry in which I had to represent him once.
oh, gotcha.
Oh, okay. This is new. I didn't know this, but when's the NDA up?
What year is it?
I don't even know.
2023 right now.
2023?
Oh yeah, in like 20 years, bro.
Okay.
It's a while.
If we're still
Think of
doing
how big this podcast is.
Yeah, 20
Exactly.
years,
It's gonna be major.
We're gonna be doing this
bro.
podcast on the
We're
moon, brother.
on the moon.
15
Fast.
dudes in a bar, and that's
50 dudes in a
what
bar
it's
in the
going to turn
Virgin
into
Islands.
because we're going to have a whole
Yeah,
new
dude.
cast, and it's
It's gonna be Fast and Furious 25 by then. Speaking of, has anybody seen Fast X?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you already watched it?
Yeah.
Man, I haven't watched it yet.
It's been out for like a year, man.
All right, damn.
The one with Jason Momoa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no,
just said I
didn't-
haven't seen
I
it
didn't-
yet.
I didn't see that one.
Watch it and tell me. Jason Momoa plays the bad guy,
Yeah.
and he has made himself the most unlikable person I've ever seen in a movie.
Really?
Oh my god, he's just the worst. You're like
Wait, as an actor or
no,
just
like his
a character
character that he's playing.
See,
is,
that's a sign of a good actor.
It's
If I
just-
can hate you in a
oh
movie
man,
and forget who you
it's
are,
just like he's just he just plays this weird dude.
Is he Dom Toretto's cousin?
No, he is the son of the dude they stole the money from in Fast Five.
Oh God, I love it.
From
I
five?
love it.
They're going
Yeah.
back
Bro,
to five.
They go
the-
back to
the
five.
fucking- The
and
effort
they
that is
re-edit
taken.
re-edit him into the scenes at the bridge
Oh,
scene
of course.
on Five.
Yeah.
And then they
What? No,
So-
they didn't do
so-
that again, did
So
they?
5 is
the first 10 minutes of 10 are the last 10 minutes of
Fast
5.
Five. That's awesome.
But they
because I've been
re-edited
wanting to ask
Jason
that.
Momoa in.
Dog, so
God.
this Fast Five is the one where they steal the safe, right, with the 2 Dodge Chargers.
Yeah, the best one, yeah.
Like literally eviscerate a city block.
Yeah,
And
Brazil.
then-
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
doing
Fast
it
Five.
for the good of the people. You just
For the good of the
murdered-
people.
You just murdered.
Went to a different country
Fast
and
Five
murdered
is the-
a lot of people.
Fast 5 is the best Fast
the best
movie,
one,
and
dude.
it's not even
and
close.
It's funny because they're like, "Oh, did you just take out a bank?" And then, dude, the scene before that is like 40 people running for their lives, like behind this safe. Nobody give a fuck about the people in the bank. They're just
then
like, "Did you just take out a
And
bank?"
then it's like Vin Diesel being like, "Sorry, I had to make a deposit."
Yeah, dude, I really want to see
like
the.
some shit.
I really
Joe.
want to see the Reddit thread of how many people they've just straight murdered on the way to being. Are they good guys still?
Yeah,
No way.
Are they though?
they're.
Every cop that they've ever come
are.
across has flipped
I
to
would,
become
I would
part
say
of the
they're-
family.
I would say they're anti-heroes, like the
Fuck that.
like the Punisher,
like the Black Adam.
like the Punisher or
Anti-heroes,
Venom.
My ass, dude. These
Yeah.
dudes are serial murderers, dog.
Yeah, so is the Punisher.
Yeah, but I never considered them.
Yeah, but
Listen.
you're watching it, and they're supposed to
They
be
go
these righteous people
yeah, but
doing
well,
it.
they
like-
go after the bad guys. So
They kill more people than the bad guys.
they
do.
go after the bad guys to the American government.
Bro, but
the
but
American
most of the
government
time,
can't do that overreach. They need Dom Toretto,
they need Dom and a special team of
special
forces.
team of drivers.
Yeah, including Tyrese and
Yeah,
Ludacris.
and they bought a replica safe. Like I'm just gonna say because Ludacris went nuts when he was like, "Y'all."
I'm
bought
pretty sure
a
they
safe.
they've bought a replica safe in every movie
Did
since.
like
they do, like, some dumb replica.
Track this once they got back, and they were just like, "Wow, this is the same exact safe that we just delivered in the same city that just got one stolen."
Yeah, bro. It's beautiful.
I'm
man.
starting to. My
I love
suspension
it.
of disbelief is just. I'm getting
Dude,
crotchety. I'm getting old.
it's
They-
impressive.
I'm getting old.
Andrew, they went to space.
They went to space, dude.
They
In the
flew
last one?
and they in the 5.
in 9.
Oh, 9. No, that was 9, right?
In
Yeah.
9, they
And then-
they put a car on the bottom of a space shuttle,
I have not
and then
seen
they
9 or 10.
and they
Oh, dude,
yeah
you
they
gotta
put a
see
car
it.
on the bottom of a space shuttle, and then
This is kind of a spoiler,
they
but
took they disconnect from it, and they have a thruster, and Ludacris and Tyrese
are driving
are
a
flying in
space shuttle.
space,
Bro.
and they have to connect to like the inner. They have to connect to a satellite in space,
And, like,
or
hack
like,
it.
or like hit a satellite or something.
No, they ended up hitting the satellite because they couldn't
Yeah.
hack it or whatever.
right.
And Charlize Theron the whole time is pissed.
Yeah,
Who she's also in the.
yeah, because she had stolen
the
Dom
cannon.
Toretto's son, and he's in a submarine.
It's awesome, bro. It's so funny because this is the truth of the storyline.
Oh no, wait! The one with 9 was the one with the big train through the Eastern European country. It was the big like train car,
Oh, the fucking
the
long
huge
one.
train car. Yeah,
Yeah. And then Dom
Eight had the submarine.
Dom has to hit the flying plane. So what he does is step on the brakes with both feet to flip over this fucking.
I can't.
He-
The first one
It
was
was
so
beautiful.
simple and so to the point. Cars, some guns,
I love it.
racing.
yeah, and then it got good.
Yeah,
mean,
what,
I
Too Fast,
agree.
Too Furious?
Too
I
Fast, Too
agree.
Furious is
Crazy.
fantastic. Too
Oh,
Fast, Too
Too
Furious
Fast,
is
Furious is
fantastic.
awesome. I say that's arguably the second best one.
I was
I would
fine
go.
with
I would go
Tokyo Drift.
5-2. I would go 5 and
Tokyo
2.
Drift,
I was
Tokyo
fine with
Drift
Tokyo
is
Drift.
not great.
Except
for Lil Bow Wow's Hulk car.
Lil Bow Wow's whole
Lil
car,
Bow Wow's
bro.
whole car.
Dude,
is-
the best part of
I'll do one more.
the Fast and Furious franchise.
Thank you.
Whenever
No, I wasn't going to, but now that we're talking about
now that we're getting
Now
round
that-
up,
now
now
that-
we're into the real
now
issues.
that,
What
now
I
that
didn't like,
family's
though-
involved,
Yeah. I didn't like how they went back and rewrote Tokyo Drift though.
They've-
When they went and said that this was the guy that killed Han.
Yeah, but
Do you
how
know
are you
different-
going to
do you-
introduce?
they've done that like 6 more
Eight
times.
times.
No,
Why?
they constantly go back and rewrite things.
They don't give a fuck.
No,
That's the
it's to
beauty of
bring
it.
people back from the dead
Yeah.
and to introduce new people.
to
It's like,
reintroduce
no,
Han
Jason
again.
Statham killed that
Michelle
guy.
Rodriguez
And
had
then they're like, whoa, no, it wasn't Jason Statham. It was someone pretending to be
Letty-
Jason
Letty-
Statham.
and-
so now he can be a good guy. And
Letty-
do- and
Letty
do-
had amnesia.
and
She
do
didn't
Hobbs
die.
and- And do
Yeah,
Hobbs and
exactly.
Shaw.
Letty just lost her memory. She didn't die.
You know what I watched yesterday? I went old school. I watched The Love Boat.
This motherfucker
Oh.
just said he watched The Love Boat.
A show-
We are here
wait,
talking about the best, the
Like the
best
show?
series of all time.
I'm on a kick.
Really?
Fucking awesome.
The Love Boat?
Fuck yeah. Captain's tubing.
Is that the one?
I heard Milton moved down here because we could be like Isaac.
I was. Dude, that was literally the whole reason. Yes. No bullshit. I had the same haircut and everything. That's not even a joke. That's real talk.
Some people watch Cocktail. Milton watched The Love Boat.
That's how Andy sold me to get down here. He was telling me he was gonna be Tom Jones, and I was gonna be.
I'm gonna go home and watch The Love Boat now. I've never seen an episode.
I'm about to go home and watch Fast Six.
It's beyond my. Well,
Uh,
I did go on a Miami Vice kick at one time.
I'm going to go on a Miami Vice kick on Friday.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are. Don Johnson, are you gonna?
Don Johnson and them.
Wow, we really went off the rails here, didn't we?
No, this is appropriate.
Gulf
Shores.
Something.
House of Cheeks.
Got-
I
I
forget.
think it's Atlanta. I think there's a strip club in Atlanta.
Oldest bar in Miami.
He was like, it's like the oldest dive bar. It's like a real old dive bar.
Is it
there.
in South Beach or? is
No.
it-
Right next door. Still smoking there.
Ooh. It's I forget the name.
And everywhere around you, and then you go to this bar, and if you're still smoking there, surly people.
As well, you should.
It's awesome.
Do we want to talk about any of these football matches? You want to talk? Take a quick fiver and then talk
Take a
football.
quick five and
Yeah,
wrap it
yeah.
up with some football.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back on the Two Dudes in a Sports Bar podcast here
Two
at the Upstairs
Dudes in a
Bar and
Sports
Grill
Bar.
in St. John, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Oh yeah.
I'm starting to get a little drunk.
Kane is in the
This
building.
Is gonna get nuts.
Yeah, bro. I done took 2 cinnamon drinks. Now
We'll be right back.
All right, we back up in this bitch.
You want to bring us back in?
I'll bring us black in. Welcome back, bitches. Yeah, I've been drinking a little bit, but I'm here with my favorite whites, Andrew Bean, and Casey Retzer.
Am I allowed to call you my favorite black?
No,
Well, that was pretty racist there.
Just saying, there's a little bit of
this
reciprocation
is why they don't
here.
let me do the intros.
Pretty.
I guess that is the intro.
That's the intro, bro. We're back.
We'll go with it.
We're back. Listen, if you are dedicated enough to this podcast to make it to that part of the podcast, that's a little treat for you.
That's true.
There you go.
Because this we're in
Little
hour,
soundbite.
we're in hour 2 of the podcast right now. So
God
if
damn.
you made it this far and you want to be offended, you go right ahead. No, we're gonna hop back in and just we're gonna wrap this thing up with some NFL, right? Mm-hmm. Hopping into it. The Thursday night game's what? Bucks.
Bill Bucks.
Bucks Bills.
Bucks Bills.
Bucks.
Phillies,
I
Buckies.
think the Baker Mayfield train has
Oh,
ran out of
it's
steam.
primetime game. Bet against Baker. Primetime.
Bet against Baker primetime.
Yeah.
Yep, sounds about right. The
That's
Bills have to
fair.
prove something. They just lost to the Patriots. I know they're
That's
pissed
true.
off. They're coming back in.
They lost someone with a close one, man. I feel like they're coming with some strength.
Also, Mike Evans is still on the trading block.
Man, the
Sources.
The trading block this year is looking kind of crazy.
Yeah, well, these guys all.
Devontae, Derrick Henry.
I don't blame Devontae.
No, hell no. He should have been gone, I think.
The fucking Raiders are a mess.
I don't understand why he ever went there.
Same, but you know.
Oh, well, they traded for him, I guess, right?
When did he go? Did he go there when Derek Carr was quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
'Cause they
wasn't
both-
he the one saying that he was an elite quarterback over
He
Aaron
was
Rodgers?
well. So they both went to Fresno State together. They played. Devontae and Derek Carr played with each other in college.
Okay.
So that's what like.
makes sense.
So
That makes
Devontae
sense.
was definitely he was saying like, "Oh, Derek Carr is the best quarterback I've ever played with."
Right. Because they upset
He lied.
Yeah.
in that. They
now
to
he's-
determine that
And
was
now
a
he's
lie.
got what? Brian Hoyer.
Yeah, and Aiden O'Connell. It's the quarterback battle.
Hoyer. Lord of mercy.
We've got some mediocre quarterbacks playing this week. Like we have some. I just saw
Tyrod Taylor.
Will Levis is starting for the Titans.
Yes,
Will Levis.
It's Will Levis time.
Because Tannehill's looked like
And
shit. He's
they're
hurt, and
who are they playing? They're playing
the
Titans.
Falcons.
Oh, Falcons. Yeah, I guess if there's a game to try him out,
it'd be a
it's
good
there.
coming out game. The Falcons are sneaky good.
They're
Bijan,
they're sneaky mediocre.
what's going on with Bijan though?
mediocre is
They said that he was hurt but not hurt. Or
I think
sick
he
but
had
not
like
sick.
he was like starting, but he wasn't feeling great,
Yeah.
and I don't know whether that was like a
in the
like a
NFL,
leg injury
the NFL's
or a-
investigating it.
or a.
Oh,
well,
like-
I wouldn't
like
have started
the
him in
force
my
sick.
fantasy league if I knew he had a cold or whatever the fuck it was.
But the-
What was it that Dwight Howard?
I
went
mean,
out
he was
for?
still playing like snaps. Like he still played like 7 snaps, which is weird.
Yeah,
Like maybe
because
he
he had
just.
like 0.3 fantasy.
I think he just like wasn't. He just wasn't feeling great. But I mean, with that team, you have Algier and you still have Cordero Patterson. Like
and they ended up
whatever.
beating
Like
the Bucks too. They're 4-3.
Yeah.
The Falcons are 4-3 right now, and that
you see
division
that-
sucks.
Did you
well,
see that
hopefully they
fucking
don't get up to
amazing-
28-3. Otherwise, they're in trouble. What else we got?
Giants Jets.
Giants Jets.
Sunday.
The Battle of New York.
New York. The
Hey,
battle for NY.
hey, I'm playing football here.
Hey, you know what? The Giants.
Fat Joe and
Yeah, the
Ja
Giants,
Rule are going crazy.
Giants aren't playing a primetime game for a change, which
Who
I'm happy about.
who gets
but
the home game in that stadium when they play each other?
Well, I think this one is
Probably
the
rotates.
Jets. Yeah, it rotates.
But like, does it? Like, I guess it just matters for tickets. Like,
I don't know. Did they just put the big NFL?
I mean,
logo
they're
on
why
it?
it matters
they're
at
in
all.
the same stadium. Like,
Yeah.
does it matter?
That's a good
It
question.
probably does. It all depends. I guess
There's
it all
something
depends
that
on-
happens, right? Like, because
I'm talking like in like
the
in
coin
like
toss.
in like Vegas lines. Like, think
Oh,
Vegas like gives Vegas gives like the 3-point
I didn't
home
think
field
about that.
advantage to
Interesting.
the
That's
the
a
actual
good
home
ass
team.
question. Good
I guess
question.
I mean
Really
you
good
got season ticket holders. That's
Look up who the home team is.
that's
right.
your that's your obviously
affects
those
that
guys
for
would
sure,
have that.
obviously. Yeah.
So-
So I didn't think about the season ticket home, but yeah, and I think about Vegas either.
It says Giants versus Jets, but it doesn't.
Home team bottom.
But they're next to each other.
Home team right.
Home team, right? Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
Oh, home team. Okay, so it's Giants, I guess. But I'm not gonna lie though, the Jets are kind of, in a weird way, exciting to watch right now. I don't know why, because they have something to prove. Also, I want to see who Zach Wilson's gonna bang in the in the boxes. Whose mom he's gonna bang. And the defense
You know,
is pissed. They're
hey.
pissed
What box
off.
he
It's
finds in the
fun.
box?
I can't help it.
You know what? I think I've got what the NFL needs. They should fly Taylor Swift's mom to New York.
Oh,
They should have Zach Wilson go after Taylor Swift's mom. Then we get double Taylor Swift
That's a
action.
storyline
We can
right
get
there.
2 games of Taylor Swift. We can get Taylor Swift's mom in the box. In one game, we get Taylor Swift in the box.
You
In
know,
the other game.
we made it an hour without mentioning Taylor Swift.
Well-
So is it safe to?
she's the number 1 athlete in the NFL right now. So
Either way, the Jets are.
Did you see that great handshake she did with Brittany Mahomes?
No.
Oh, they were practicing TikTok handshakes.
I
It
saw.
was-
I saw.
Boy, let me
Jackson
tell you.
Mahomes was getting involved in it.
White
It
girls
was
got
pretty
connected.
cool.
I, I'm
about
not-
Jackson Mahomes.
He's a douche. I hate
He's
Jackson
the
Mahomes.
worst. Yeah, he's
We just
he's
got,
obviously
we just got word from our
he
producer
was like
that the
he was
Swifties
like
are not happy with Jackson Mahomes.
I feel like Jackson Mahomes was like, wait, someone's getting attention and it's not me.
Oh, 100%.
I need to insert
Dude,
myself
remember
into
the contract
here.
him and Brittany had beforehand? It was like, you want to be the 2 most annoying people in the NFL? Yes, let's go for it. And now
Let's-
Taylor Swift is
and now
definitely
it's like,
taking it
let's
over.
bring Taylor
and-
Swift
and,
in with
You know,
us.
Mahomes is getting kicked to the back.
I'm used
His,
to it. at
his
this
brother
point.
isn't writing his allowance checks anymore.
I like the videos of them at like restaurants together where he's just like Patrick's just like, God damn it. While, like,
Again,
Jackson
yeah.
and Brittany
And
are
they're just
doing
like-
like shitty dances and like hand stuff like Baller, Ratchet, Starer. I don't know the
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know that song.
I don't think any of us do, but we're
What else we got on
next
there?
we got the Steelers and the Jaguars. Jaguaros.
I s-
Jaguaros.
That Steelers defense is somehow making them what 4-2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The AFC North is competitive just based on defense.
Are
Yeah,
the Jaguars finally back from fucking London?
yeah.
No more home games for them.
The Jaguars won Thursday night against the Saints.
Yeah, I was just
barely.
I was just joking.
Ended up yeah.
That's crazy though. How often they play in fucking London?
Well, they're trying, man. They're
trying real hard.
We don't have any. There's no Frankfurt games this
Not
week,
this
right?
week,
No.
but then next week.
Next week is the
And
Frankfurt.
then they do 2 weeks in a row in Frankfurt. And those games, when they played over in Frankfurt, were like actually a big hit. I think Tom Brady was one of the first ones to play
Yeah.
over there when he played with the Bucks, and they said it was He was like,
It was
awesome.
I'm sure because they have a great turnout. We're gonna take a quick break. It looks like we got a meteor freestyle to bring us back in. 1,
And I
2.
don't want to miss a thing. And there we go. The meteor didn't hit us now. Thanks to
Thanks
that
to
sweet
Armageddon.
Aerosmith song.
Don't want to sleep.
Oh,
Thanks for Bruce Willis letting Ben Affleck fuck his daughter.
Yeah, animal crackers, bro.
What a random reference. That's awesome. All right, let's get back in the NFL, man. Get the
I
fuck
want
out
to
of
keep talking about that.
About Armageddon?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
The
animal crackers.
blockbuster of 2006?
Another movie that if it's on TV, I'm going to fucking watch
Oh,
it.
100%.
I have to
and
watch
I will
it.
cry hard for these white people that made the stupidest decisions.
Well, it's harder
of all
to
time.
train astronauts to be oil drillers than oil drillers to be astronauts. Everyone knows that.
For real, bro. Yeah.
What? How hard is being an astronaut? It's just breathing. It's just breathing in space.
Not lose your mind.
Yeah, like it's not like they had to do any of the
If you're in
science
an oil
stuff.
rig, you're essentially in space.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Can you
so
do a flip
true.
can you do a flip without gravity? It's like, yeah, dude, I've been practicing my whole life for doing that.
Man, that's great. That's really funny, bro. He says it's harder to teach an oil driller to be an astronaut than an astronaut to be an oil driller. Oh, god damn. Whew. How long do we get until Fast and Furious writes Armageddon into the
Is there going to be a
storyline?
mashup eventually?
Dude, that's the next logical step for the Fast and Furious. Like Harry Potter comes in, Transformers is the easy one. That's an easy one.
Yeah.
We already got Mark Wahlberg in the Transformers universe. How easy would it be to integrate him into the Fast and Furious universe? Bumblebee,
Oh, you
Optimus
think
Prime,
they're driving
and
the
Dominic Toretto
like,
going head to head,
You
bro.
think they're like driving Autobots?
No, what I think is that
They're racing
they're
Autobots.
racing Autobots. Listen, they forget that they're actually into Decepticon. The Pontiac Cruiser that they bought,
Yeah.
happens to be Decepticon. They're trying to do a heist. Optimus Prime stops them. Dominic Toretto says, "This ain't about machines. It's all about family." Stomps his foot and breaks him down.
And then wait
Has to build
a
them back
second.
up.
Wait a second.
Taj builds him back up,
And then the machines go, "But we are family."
and then
and
goes.
Then they have one big barbecue.
One big
and
barbecue.
they drink all the
All the
Coronas and
Coronas.
barbecue.
All the Coronas.
Coronas and
All the
barbecue
Coronas.
chicken till the sun goes
And
down.
then Jason Momoa is on the team now somehow.
Yeah.
And then they just clink.
As Aquaman. He said,
Another mashup.
he
As
says,
Aquaman.
He says, this was a test, and you're all part of the Justice League now. Zack Snyder's Justice League.
I don't know enough about Aquaman or
I'd
any
watch
of
it.
that stuff. I
Just
haven't
know
seen
it's
the last
hilarious.
2 Fast and Furious. I'm
Give
lost
me
now.
enough weed, I would watch the shit out of that.
Oh god, dude, are you kidding me?
Well, you watched
Dog,
the Meg too,
you-
so obviously.
I sniff of
yeah.
some weed. I'm watching that full movie, bro, and coming back with reviews.
What else is the football
Oh
happening?
shit! Oh god! Bird.
Bird in the bar. 3 dudes and a bird in
Three
the bar.
dudes in a bird in a bar.
Eagles,
Don't call Andy a
Commanders-
bird.
The Commanders
Got
always
a
give the
little
Eagles
rivalry
problems.
game.
They
Yeah.
always give them problems.
The Commanders always got the Eagles number.
I'm taking the Eagles in my
Yeah,
survivor pool.
I think the Eagles are kind of catching
The
their.
Commanders look pretty bad. Like
Yeah.
the last couple games, they have
great.
looked.
And they said
just-
Chase Young is on the trading block. So
Damn, yeah, that's
Well, they should put him on the playing block before they trade him.
exactly.
I haven't seen him do shit, dude.
got his ass.
Got him.
Next,
Cowboys
we got
Rams.
Cowboys Rams. You already know where I'm going. Cowboys, man. Fuck Justin Herbert.
Where's that game?
Yeah,
is
that-
game in L.A.
I
Is
think
that,
it's in
is
LA.
that in Inglewood?
Ain't good up to no good, but you know, if it's anywhere in California, it's a Cowboys game.
Right.
It's a home
I
game.
I know nothing about the Rams. They're that kind of. They're not really. a
Matt
story.
Stafford's gonna throw the ball 45 times a game, and
They're just really not a story.
and they're gonna pass for 185 yards.
So yeah, I got the Cowboys.
45
I'll
passes.
hop on the Dak Prescott train for that one.
Whoa, I didn't say all that, but I think it's a good game to bring Trey Lance out in the third quarter.
The secret weapon.
Just to see what the fuck going on.
Yeah, maybe Deuce Vaughn can get 15 more yards for him.
Well, Pollard's hurt, right? So they're gonna have to use him. They have to utilize him.
Yeah, we do.
What else we got here?
we got
Packers,
Packers,
Vikings
Vikings.
used to be a good
Rivalry.
rivalry,
Not
but
so much.
no. The Packers are Packers lost to who? The Bears last week, or who they
No,
won?
the
They-
Bears beat the Raiders. Packers lost to. I don't know.
They just I know they played like shit, and it was kind of a no story for me, where they were just like, wow, they are bad.
They just lost to
The Broncos. Oh yeah, that would be a
Game
Yeah,
time,
that was-
Denver.
Let's ride,
Let's ride.
Packers country.
Oh God, Pack country.
How bad did that age?
Nah.
Yeah,
Dude,
pretty
like,
bad.
no,
Bad
like
at that
fucking like old milk. I don't think he won more than 6 games since he said that. And it's
God,
like
it was
in
so like fake and just whatever. He got his contract. I'm happy for him.
yeah, that's the
Is Sierra pregnant again?
I mean, that's what happens when white quarterbacks try and do TV commercials and shit, man.
yeah, dog. We definitely listen in the racial draft. We traded him for sure,
Oh yeah.
real quick. We traded him for Christian McCaffrey. Y'all rejected that trade, which is good. We tried to get him on the IR.
Titans Falcons. No
Oh, shit,
thanks.
sorry, yeah. Let's not even touch that.
Panthers,
Derrick Henry's on the
Texans,
Titan on the block too. Derrick Henry's on the draft block.
There is some shitty
Dolphins,
games this
Pats.
week. Well, I mean, we'll have a correspondent.
Dolphins,
there.
Yeah,
Pats,
we're gonna
I'll
have
be there.
we're gonna have boots on the ground. At the
I think
Dolphins game.
I'll enjoy that game.
Yeah, I
Fun
mean,
to watch. You get to see two alive.
and you know Tua fucks up Bill Belichick.
That's true.
Let us know where your seats are so we can find.
Okay, I will.
Take your shirt off.
Once
bro.
I know.
Get on TV, bro.
No, look, it's the easiest way to get on TV is you make a sign that says CBS and it's an acronym like C Belichick score.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. We're gonna sponsor not the game.
We got
Look out for Casey Retzer. He looks just like this, but in a all Versace suit.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a sweet fedora.
Oh, please, God, dude. That'd be the best. I want you to actually act real casual in the game. Just like legs crossed. Just a sea of fucking crazy ass fans, but
Just
you're
me in
chilling.
a fedora.
And a fedora. And let's cut to our
Hello,
Coors Light
lady.
winner. It's like Casey just looking like a fucking scrupulous businessman.
Yeah, you could be as famous as that Rams fan that's now on everybody's jumbotrons. The
The
woman that was
Asian
going
woman
nuts.
that everyone
Yes.
hates.
Yes, dude.
That can be you.
She's everywhere.
You can be the next one, but you're going to be the opposite. The person that just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
The pretentious.
Bring
Don't
a
give a
book
shit,
and just
yeah.
like read that shit at the game.
I'm gonna need to find a terrible book. For
Yeah.
that. like War and Peace
Yeah.
or not
How
terrible,
to make
but like
your dick
something.
small.
Watching football for dummies or something. football for dummies in a linen suit with a fedora.
That'd be great. God, that'd be so funny, man. God damn, that's great. Oh fuck, we got. I forgot where we were at. Are we at Cold Saints?
Yeah, a couple of games that are who
fuck, dude,
gives
that
a
was
shit.
funny as fuck. Yeah, trash. Panthers, Texans. I got CJ
Go
Stroud
Texans.
holding it down for sure.
Yeah,
his
Texans.
rookie
Texans.
counterpart.
There.
What do y'all feel about the Seahawks Browns?
Where's the game at?
It's in Seattle.
It's in Seattle.
I
Well,
believe.
I don't know who's the starting quarterback now for the Browns. I don't know if it's going to be.
In
John
PJ.
Kitna.
I'm all about PJ Walker, man. Game management.
Yeah,
Let our
fine with-
defense.
and if he-
Let
and
our
if he has a
defense
week-
do the damn thing,
If he
man.
has a week to prepare, then I'm cool with it. But
Yeah,
we still
agreed.
don't know what Deshaun Watson's going to be doing. Does he have a concussion?
Is he good
Does
with
have
that concussion?
It's
I
not a
don't know. Is it
concussion.
shoulder?
Not a
Is it
concussion?
It's not. It's not a tumor.
Not a tumor.
It's no. It's a shoulder thing. I know.
That's a blue
His shoulder
hole.
did
It's not
not
a
look.
tumor.
What's the spread on the game?
It's 3.
It's 3.
3 for Seattle. Yeah.
3 for Seattle, so it's basically.
It's they have us both pretty even, but it's 3 at home for Seattle.
You know what? I'm going to stick with the negativity. I mean, I'm going to say I'm going to take the Seahawks in that one because every time I pick the other team, the Browns win. If I bet with the Browns, bet with my heart, never works out well for me. Niners Bengals should be good.
Bengals.
I think because the Bengals are starting to get a little bit better.
I think they're
Niners need to win this game though.
the Bengals are coming up while the Niners are kind of going down,
Yeah,
and
so
they're about to meet in the middle.
So if both team brings their best, I think it should be an interesting matchup. It's 4:25, so that should be in San Francisco, right?
Whoo.
Yes.
Hot.
Well, not San Francisco, but wherever they Santa Ana or wherever they.
It's at Elon Musk's house in,
an hour away
Elon
from
Musk
San
at
Francisco.
the Levi's jeans factory.
What the fuck? Broncos, Chiefs.
Chiefs gonna.
Yeah, Chiefs.
Well, I mean the Broncos did play him close last time they played, but
and it is a divisional.
it's now
rivalry.
it's in
in
Arrowhead.
Arrowhead?
No,
See-
wait, no, it's in.
Taylor Swift is going to be there.
Wait, I think it's in.
Oh,
it's
Taylor
in
Swift
Mile
Sierra
High.
game?
What's up?
Do we have a Taylor Swift Sierra game?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
Maybe we
Damn.
could collab.
They got a ball out for the
Taylor
win.
Hold
X
on, let's
Sierra.
talk about this.
Yeah.
What? Sierra and Taylor Swift on a fucking song together? That might be the best thing that comes out of this game.
I
It's the only
agree.
reason I would tune in.
Andrew, talk to your people.
I-
See if we can set this up.
Okay, I'm going to Denver next week.
All right, we got the Battle of the Birds, baby. Cardinals, Ravens.
Ravens.
look good.
Ravens gonna
look
kill him.
good. Cardinals, I still.
Who?
Cardinals haven't been within 10 in the final score of any game,
I don't
like
think
the last
Kyler
5
Murray
games.
knows where Arizona is anymore. He's
Dude. New Call of Duty launches in like 2 weeks. He's getting ready.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, Call of Duty Open Beta is already out, man. Modern Warfare 3.
good. We'll
That's
find
what
him
he's
on
doing.
Xbox
He's
Live
on the
then.
sticks, bro.
We'll find him on Xbox
Oh,
Live.
Getting them
man.
thumbs warmed up.
Bears, Chargers.
So
Chargers.
Yeah,
But-
I don't have any faith in
hey,
the Bears.
the new Bears quarterback is 1-0. I don't think Justin Fields is coming back.
No.
And
his
the
and
dad,
his
of
dad.
the quarterback is an arm wrestler.
That's what I- you think-
20-time arm wrestling.
You think he
champion.
can go over the top in this game and get get the win?
I hope so.
Have you
I
seen
want
that?
the dad to play.
You've
I have
seen-
not. I know the movie, but I've never seen it.
Over the top?
The Over the Top is a
Never-
Sylvester Stallone movie
Arm
about
wrestling
arm
movie?
wrestling. Yeah, Sylvester Stallone plays a trucker,
The
and
greatest?
his son he loses custody of his son to his grandfather, who runs a arm wrestling competition. So it's a bunch of truckers in like the World Arm Wrestling Champions. So the best thing is
You
Sylvester
serious?
Stallone. Yeah,
This
yeah.
is really.
And he's really backing this up.
So
too.
Sylvester
He's like
Stallone,
fucking-
Sylvester Stallone has to win
It
this
is?
arm wrestling tournament to get his son back, and so Sylvester Stallone always wears
find
this,
out where
this
the flash
hat
is.
forward, but whenever he arm wrestles,
Throws it
he
back?
turns it backwards, and he's like, I do this because it makes me feel like a machine, and this is like me turning myself on, like going to work.
I am
Oh,
obsessed
it's called
with this
Over the
now.
Top. Yeah.
1987 drama action.
Hour and 33 minutes.
No.
I definitely didn't. I didn't
consider
grow up
myself
watching
a 90s
Sylvester
baby.
Stallone.
I was born in '86, but I consider myself a '90s baby because that's when I.
I was born in 2003, bro.
This is.
Yo, is that the
amazing.
Big
Look
Show?
at that yeah, I know. It looks like the Big Show.
All right, I'm definitely. All right, we're running back. Whenever we come back next week, we're coming with a review of
We
Over the
might just
Top.
have to do a live stream of us watching this movie.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Hey, speaking of televised events, what happened to the fearsome foursome on the tennis courts?
Bro, there hasn't been a single motherfucker who has been
Dude, I've
healthy
had-
since then.
I've
Ever
been-
since we pros that, there's been a single.
I've
We haven't
been
had 4
away.
people on a
I just
podcast.
think we're getting ready. When's the next tennis major?
Let's see.
Yeah.
That's why I had to hire 4 of you. Make sure at least one shows something.
That's fair.
TV calendar.
I know Wimbledon's done, right? Yeah. Ain't no way they're playing.
yeah, that I'm not sure. Like
It's probably got to be Australian Open.
I always.
Australian Open, November 12th.
November 12th, Australian Open. That's coming up soon.
So November 11th, we get on the court.
Get some exercise in before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And it's funny too, because on the 11th I have a charter of the BVI, so that'll be great. It'll be perfect. I mean on the 10th.
Oh yeah.
Let's go with it.
Well,
Back
you're my
hungover.
teammate.
Oh yeah,
God
dude.
damn it.
Just got that fresh British air on me,
Well,
ready to strike. You know where Wimbledon is?
yeah. You guys are going down under, mate. Australian Open
gonna
foursome challenge,
gonna
mate,
try to-
governor.
Wait, didn't we started this pod? We
With the-
started this podcast
with
with,
the
Australia.
Australia.
Now it's all coming back around.
Dante Exum,
Oh yeah, look at us, full
Foster's.
circle.
Foster's, Australian for beer.
Or in Kyrie West's or Kyrie Irving's thing.
Kyrie West.
Kyrie Irving was born in
Full
Australia,
square,
right?
full square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
US
Denise,
citizen.
give us a hot take. Come tell us something. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, straight from Denise's mouth.
What's your
Absolutely nothing.
That is a weird take on the Israeli.
Cut. Lions, Raiders, Lions win. Game over. Welcome to our podcast. Thanks for talking to us.
That's
Shut it down.
Another disaster.
We're out. We're out of here. Spot's burnt. It's been fun. We'll see y'all next week. Gotta go.